left side, the right side, any side you want. We got French fries, tater tots, any side you want. We got one side, the left side, the right side, any side you want.
I hear you.
What song is that?
It's just a song that I just made up. Right there on the spot.
It's a good song.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I've been thinking about doing... The fuck was that?
Probably the police.
Not again.
Yeah, not again.
I've been thinking about putting, like, cards together. Like, flashcards of, like, what to say.
On an episode?
On an episode, yeah. On, like, a podcast. What do you think about it, Josh?
Well, I run through my
or you
head.
think I should just, like, just say fuck it?
I think the free flow is pretty cool.
Well,
I fuck with the free flow. Go ahead, Josh.
I was going to say, I think I was like, stuff to talk about. Like, you
Uh-huh.
think stuff to talk about, but at the same time, a genuine conversation is good, too.
Yeah, you might need to get that mic a little bit closer, buddy. Like, you gotta, like, see, the thing is with those mics is that if you do it like this, like, can you tell the difference between if I did it like this and then whenever I do it like this?
Yes.
It only picks up the audio, like, if it's pointed directly at your mouth.
Here we go.
Instead of, like, to the side. Because if you're speaking it to the side, like this right here,
Oh, I see what you're saying.
yeah, it'll fuck you. You know what I'm saying?
There we go.
Any side, if you want this one side. But yeah, flashcards, what do you think about it? Like, I've been thinking about, like, bullshit flashcards, too.
Yeah, you could just make random ass questions or something.
No, like...
And then you shuffle them, you don't even know what the next thing you're going to ask them is.
Yes, not even that, like, just random bullshit flashcards, as in, like, I have a set of cards in my hand that it looks like I'm reading off of, and then if anybody wants to see the cards that I got in my hand, it's, like, a bullshit drawing of, like, a fucking... like a mythical horse or some shit.
Yeah, like, do you believe in, like, aliens or unicorns or some crazy bullshit?
Or, like, not even that. It'd just be, like a picture of, like, a stick figure that I've drawn.
Yeah, they're like, what is your interpretation of this?
Yeah.
There's this guy who was interviewing Randy Orton, and he was like, "You can't read," or he was like saying, "No, you can't read," and he was like, "We'll prove it." And he hands him the paper, and he's like, "Read it." And as soon as he says, like, he reads it, he just snatches it out of his hand. You do something like that.
Damn. Guess I could do that. And I've actually considered playing that game over there. Like, are we really strangers? I think that's what it's called. We aren't really strangers. We are strangers.
What's the game about?
I don't know what the fuck it's called. I don't know what it's about either. It's just
I didn't even know you had a game over there.
It's just a set of loaded fucking... You know what? We're going to...
Fuck it. Might as well.
Fuck? We do what the...
We do
what the fuck we want to on this fucking podcast. If you got a problem with it, go to another fucking podcast. I mean, it's as simple as that.
There's always Joe Rogan.
I don't give a fuck if you watch this shit or not. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a motherfuck. I don't give a goddamn.
He's not gonna make a fucking penny.
I don't give
We're
a
gonna stay broke
fuck.
forever.
If they want to demonetize this shit, I don't give a fuck. I do what the fuck ever.
Punch the camera.
Nah, we ain't gonna, I don't want to do that. See, that's the thing. I do what the fuck ever, but except for that.
I'll be right
Except
back.
for
I'm
breaking
gonna grab some coffee.
Grab some coffee. You ready to get down to fucking business, Josh?
Do y'all want
Let's
some
do
coffee? Josh, do you want any coffee?
I'll take some coffee. I'll take it
Really?
black.
Alrighty.
I don't think we get demonetized.
I'll just take it regular.
I really don't think that we get demonetized for fucking saying stupid shit.
I don't think so either. It's just
We just can't say the N-word like hard R like fucking Lyndon does.
You ever
He
had him
was-
drop that shit on here?
Yeah, Lyndon just be saying fucking hard R all the time. Okay, I got a random ass card for you. You ready? Okay.
You just draw a card like nobody gets cards or anything?
What do you recommend I let go of, if anything?
Is this hypothetical or like true?
This is just what the fuck ever.
Okay.
What do you recommend I let go of, if anything?
All right.
Let's hear it.
Screen time on the phone, maybe.
Oh shit, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you're saying that as if there's a right answer to it. I think they're like personal questions.
Oh.
Are we really strangers? I think that's what the name of this game is called.
Oh, okay, so it's personal. What's the rules say?
The rules
You gonna pull the cards and start reading them?
Fuck yeah.
No, I forgot you do what the fuck you want.
Fuck the rules. I don't give a shit about the rules. Yeah,
Fuck
go
the
ahead,
rules.
buddy. Yeah, what do you think? Screen time on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
What you think?
Yeah.
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 All right.
We'll go with that. Screen time on your phone. Don't be doing that shit. Get off your fucking phone. Enjoy life. We're going to turn this to a fucking lesson for you.
Yeah, play the video game or something.
Yeah, don't even fucking play in the video game.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, no,
Come
just play
on,
the video
Josh.
game.
Yeah, we got to play the video game. You think video games instead of on your phone? You think that's better?
No, I'm playing. I wouldn't say it's better.
Go get a fucking job. How about that? You right there. Go get a fucking job.
Get a job, save a little bit of money, and do some shit with it.
Do some shit with your fucking life. Go get a job. Go get you a fucking girlfriend if you're a dude. Or if you're a girl, go get you a boyfriend.
Settle down, make a little bit of money.
Settle down, make a little bit of money. Maybe have a kid or 2 or 3 or however many you fucking want.
Maybe.
You know, maybe not. Anyways, this ain't going to be a fucking life lesson. This is a fucking podcast. Okay. Finish the sentence. Strangers would describe me as blank, only I know that I am blank.
Say it one more time.
Strangers would describe me as blank, only I know that I am blank. How's that coffee? Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Okay.
Hell yeah.
So, am I answering for you or for me?
You're answering,
Like a personal question, like for me?
to
Okay.
me from you. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna give you some of these cards too.
All right, but
I'm gonna give you these many cards, and then you're gonna ask me in a second. But I done placed the other card back in there.
let's see. They know me as people think that I'm like,
No, me.
okay.
I read it.
That's what I was asking. Okay.
Yeah,
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
I got you though. All right. People describe Carson as Car Sizzle.
Is that a good description though? That's a description or just a name?
No. I was like,
You just improvising random words.
no, I was like adding like a suffix to your name, like Carson, Car Sizzle.
Oh.
Anyway,
I thought suffix was like.
is it suffix is after, right?
Yeah, that's like
Prefix is before.
suffix. Isn't that
Seth, what's a suffix?
How about you
Damn.
suffix this dick? Okay, anyways. Go ahead, Josh. I know you're just itching to say it.
People may view you as
Weird
a guy
as fuck.
who like does one thing at a time.
Uh-huh.
Like you might be doing this at
Yeah.
one time, and then like for a while, and then do one thing another. But you actually like are a multi. You have like multi productivity.
A multi-dimensional creature.
You have a multi-dimensional productive space.
Okay. I actually
Like you-
fuck with that.
Like I don't know, like you create different things at one time. But
Yeah, definitely.
like I've always seen that because
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of the same way. Like, dude, I'll get upset, or I'm the type to get obsessed with something
Yeah.
and then like dive super deep in it and then fucking start doing something else.
Yeah, definitely. Like
And
I'll be doing like 5 different things at one time.
I kind of don't like that. Like I wish I would just like dedicate to one thing and become like fucking crazy good at it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay, I fuck with that.
But anyway, yeah, that's my answer.
Okay, it's your turn now. Now you have to read whatever's on your next one.
What question are you trying to answer most in your life right now? So you're going to answer that.
What question am I trying to answer the most in my life right now?
What question are you trying to answer most in your life right now? And you're answering that on my behalf.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more.
Please.
What is love? Nah. Probably, probably, what the fuck is there? Why? Okay, right now, in this current time, it's probably, I don't know if I want to answer that as like a really serious shit, something really serious, or just bullshit it.
Go ahead.
Something really serious.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, what the fuck? Where the fuck are these aliens at? You know what I'm saying? Where the fuck are the aliens? Everybody's been talking shit about these aliens for the past however fucking long, years and 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 years. But
Bro,
where the fuck are the aliens?
I don't think there is any.
You don't think there is any?
Actually, I think that they are something else than people. I think there's something else than people believe, and like I think that we've had communication with them for a long time already.
You think so?
Mm-hmm. But it's not like I don't think it's like a.
Oh no! Another thing is the biggest thing that I've been trying to answer is what form of Christianity should you abide by?
Should you abide by?
Yes. If you are a Christian, which sub-religion of Christianity do you abide by?
Okay, here.
You dig what I'm saying? Because, there's Pentecostal, Baptist, Lutheran,
I think they're Catholic.
Catholic.
So I can explain a few of them at least.
Yeah,
so
go ahead. I would love that.
Right. So Catholics, they pray to Mary.
They pray directly to Mary?
Yeah, they pray to Mary. And
oh, shit.
And, they have the Pope and stuff.
Yeah.
And, like, that's their, that's kind of like their thing. And then the Jews, so the Jews and the Christians, they both believe in the same God.
Uh-huh.
And so do the Muslims. We all believe in the same God.
Muslims?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Same.
You think it's the same God?
No, they do. Yeah, he's right.
Okay.
It's the same God. But here's the thing, though. So let me start with Jews.
Uh-huh.
So here's where it changes.
Yeah.
You have the gospel.
Yeah.
And you have the Messiah, right?
Yeah.
So the Jews, they don't believe that Jesus
was the Messiah. They don't believe that.
They don't believe that.
Somebody told me that today.
They're still waiting on their Jesus.
That's crazy as fuck to think about.
So let me continue. So then you have Christians, and Christians believe in the gospel, obviously.
Uh-huh.
And
they believe that he was the Messiah.
Yeah, exactly. That he actually, walked and did everything that it says.
Yeah.
So, and that's where Christians come in. But as far as,
because it was Jews, his own people, because Jesus was Jewish.
Jews are God's people. Yep.
Yep. And then, but Jews was the one that was the ones that crucified him.
Yeah, they basically turned him away. Yeah.
Because don't it says in the in like the 10 Commandments, like the false idols.
Mm-hmm.
Was it? And then I think the 10 Commandments was made before that happened.
It was definitely made in the Old
I
Testament.
could be wrong.
It was definitely made in the Old Testament before, like the
before he was crucified.
Yeah, like way before he ever lived.
Wow. That's crazy to think about.
It is. Now, as far as sub Christianity, I'm not too knowledgeable on that, and
because there's like the King James version,
yeah,
and then there's like the other King James versions
so
as well.
I'm knowledgeable about the King James version, and it's a direct translation from
Hebrew.
From Hebrew, yes.
Yeah,
and,
which is the original.
Which is the original. Mm-hmm.
Yep, and then it was made
into
Greek.
And it was translated in 1611.
Well, it's translated. The Old Testament was translated into Greek before the New Testament was made, I believe. And then,
well, the New no,
because it was written at first by Moses.
Well, no, because like each did different books in the Bible, even in the Old Testament and New Testament. There's plenty of different authors. Like there's different writers.
Yeah, definitely.
And like because the first 4 books of the New Testament that tell the story of the I keep saying gospel, but there's another word I'm looking for. But anyway, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The first 4 books are 4 different perspectives of him walking, because it's like Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Yeah.
It's 4 different, like those are the authors of those 4 books, and it's their story of the gospel.
Wow. Mm-hmm. That's wild, bro. The Bible is just crazy to think about. That is my answer to this. What question are you trying to answer most in your life right now?
What?
Like, which one is fucking the truth?
Well, if you're asking
that's
me,
the thing.
If you're asking me, you already know my answer.
What is it?
I believe in the gospel.
The King James version?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Now you have like you have the NIV, the NKJV. And
New King James version.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Which is like a dumbed down version of it, and like, well, I mean,
because it's pretty hard to read. I mean, even the King James version is pretty hard to read.
Well, here's the thing, though. People, I don't know. I think people say that. Because if you really want to sit down and read it, I think you can. I think you're able to understand it.
Yeah, definitely.
And like because those words are there for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in my belief, and like, changing them anyway is kind of like tainting it almost.
Yeah.
And that's just what I believe, and but I'll also say that, and I'll say this, like I say, I believe in all that, but I'm nowhere like the type of believer or Christian I should be.
Yeah, me neither. I really feel like I need to get better up at that shit. For real. And but the thing is that I want to figure out like which one, because it would be helpful to know Hebrew.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because because the thing is that in Hebrew, one word can mean like 5 different things. Mm-hmm. So whenever it's going to be translated, it's hard for it to be translated from Hebrew to English because of that.
Yeah, so the rough story that I know is, I'm not going to say it's true or not, but it very well could be, is that King James himself in 1611, this is a rough story, and I'm not saying it's true, but like he was more or less chosen to choose people by God to translate it from Hebrew, and that's it, and so that's where we get that's why we say it's a direct translation.
Yeah,
but that may not be true. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's wild. It's wild to even think about.
Anyway, what's your next fucking card?
Yeah, let me give you
let's
my
get
next
Seth in
fucking
here.
card. Yeah, Seth,
let's
here,
see.
give you fucking cards. Here.
Let's see what's up.
Here, we'll give you a set of fucking cards. Here you go, buddy.
I was asking y'all some questions.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, this is cool right here.
Okay, I got one right here. Has a stranger ever changed your life? Starting with Seth.
Not really.
Not really? Not a single stranger? Fuck them.
No, it's not that. It's just just didn't know him.
Just didn't know them.
Didn't really know him.
Can't change your life if you don't know them.
I don't necessarily know if that's true, but no, you know, you just have like small interactions with people, and yeah, they can have an impact. But would it change it? No,
I would say
it'd have an influence on it.
I would say either like people that write books or like people on YouTube, like anybody that you like learn from. You know,
maybe I wouldn't consider that person a stranger to me, because usually when I read the book, they like 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Before I even went to learn any of the habits, I got to learn about the person themselves. So to me, they weren't a stranger.
Wow. Okay.
I see what you're saying there. You're talking about anyone, like even like internet influence. Like,
yeah.
Well, then I think that's a yes for a lot of people.
Yeah. Definitely. What about you?
Oh yeah. I mean, if it wasn't for, yeah, definitely. Strangers have changed my life. Yeah.
Stranger things.
People that I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, Seth, it's your turn, buddy.
Okay. What title would you give this chapter in your life?
That's a good one.
Grind.
Loading.
I say kind of like grinding, like what you're saying.
Yeah, or fish bait.
Fish bait. I don't really. What do you mean by that?
I don't know.
But yeah, grinding and just expanding.
It just sounds like a good chapter.
Expanding. That's probably what I would say.
Expanding and loading and fish bait.
Sure.
Okay, Josh. It's your turn, brother. We got the sides. If you want the sides.
When you're asked how are you, how often do you answer truthfully?
I don't give a fuck.
Don't give a
I
fuck.
say what the hell ever to who the hell ever. And I'm like, yo, just lay off the shit, brother. That's literally what I say. I'm fucking with you. That's not what I say. I never answer truthfully. I'm always saying good.
I'm always saying good. I'm never fucking good.
Yeah. Same here.
Or not even that.
Yeah, more like I could care less to let you know how the fuck I feel.
Yeah.
Most people wouldn't care anyway. They're just asking you.
We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah, I know. Most people ask you just. It's not really if they want to know how you're doing. They're just wanting to hear you. They're just wanting you to reply and just acknowledge it.
It's like small talk.
You're like, oh, how's your day going? Good.
Hi, how's it going?
Like fucking instinct at this point. Good. And if they don't say good, it's like, what you mean? Or it's kind of like, why are you gonna say you're not good to make it my problem?
Yeah, it's like I'm not your therapist. Like I have that happen. I'll get my hair cut or something.
Just say you're good, bro.
Yeah,
well, honestly, I answer truthfully every time. If you want me to be honest with you, because I'm always
fuck?
Honestly, because I'm always doing good.
Bullshit.
No, it's not bullshit. I'm always doing great. And anytime anybody asks me, I say I'm doing fantastic or I'm doing wonderful. And whenever they ask me that, I say I'm doing wonderful. And I don't even ask them how they're doing.
I'm going to start doing that shit.
Because I don't give a fuck.
Carson don't give a fuck today.
No, I don't give a shit today. Today, this podcast is the time that I don't give a shit.
Yeah, we're playing card games, not giving a fuck.
You think I'll be lying about saying I'm good, Seth?
Oh. I think everybody's got trials and tribulations they don't speak about.
Yeah, but
I think that's like, I feel, all right, sorry to interrupt, but like I feel like that's like true for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I wish that, I wish like that wasn't a thing and like everybody could just talk about everything.
Be more honest.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But then it's like, if everybody, I don't know, because it's like, if somebody came to you with everything that they got, that'd be like, that's a whole nother world of shit.
Yeah. You got to deal with your own stuff. You already got enough on your own plate. Mm-hmm. So that's when I was talking about, I was like, when someone's asking how you're doing, like, are you doing good or something, a lot of times they don't really mean that. They're just like a form of saying hello or something.
Exactly.
Well, like me, whenever I say that I'm doing good, like I actually mean that shit. Like, I'm actually good all the fucking time. Like, actually, seriously. Like, regardless if I'm like, if in the moment I'm like, you know, I wouldn't necessarily say upset, but if I'm like,
there's only,
maybe like quote unquote pissed off at a situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be a certain situation, and it's not that I'm pissed off completely. It's that it doesn't mean that I'm not good, because I'm still doing good. Me personally, like, I'm still doing good. Like, and I know I've made it to a point now that I'm always good regardless of what situation that I'm in. Like, if I'm in any sort of situation, even if it's a bad situation, I know that I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I know anytime that anybody asks me how I'm doing, I'm always going to say I'm good. And I actually really do mean that shit. Like, I'm actually doing good.
Well, that's fucking good.
That's good.
You know what I'm saying?
It's good to know that you're good.
Yeah. And that's how I respond. So, honestly,
I was going to say.
Or wonderful. I say wonderful. Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say, like, yeah, like, like, you're one of those people that don't really get, like, hot-headed too much over anything. Yeah. And if you are, like, there's a particular reason,
Exactly.
And you know who else that I've only seen visibly upset, like, fucking once.
Who?
Mason.
Really?
Yeah. Like, he's always...
Yeah, definitely.
He's always, like, cool.
For real.
Oh, yeah, Mason. Yeah, he's chill.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Like, there'll be little things, like, I'll yell at Sierra sometimes at shit. Ain't that right, Sierra?
You might have to yell at her.
I know I might have to yell at her. Yeah, but she knows why, and then I know why, and we all know why. Mm-hmm. But it's not like excessive yelling or like abuse yelling. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's just like in the moment, and I'm like, a little fiery about something, but I'm not angry. Mm-hmm. I have no sort of anger in me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just like...
I'm kind of that way. Like, I don't
just have raising my voice to get my point across, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I'm mad or angry or anything. I'm just raising my voice to get my point across.
Excuse me.
Whether my point be right or wrong. And sometimes my points are wrong.
Yeah, you don't get mad. You just get a little tense.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what Mr. Just in
that in that very moment.
I wonder if there's anybody watching that remembers Mr. Vinoy. Probably not.
I don't know who that is.
He's at AC the whole time he was there. He taught course.
Really?
Did he used to get mad a lot?
He'd get mad as fuck. Like, oh yeah.
Like Cornwell would get mad. Oh, the art teacher,
Bro, this one time I'm pretty sure it was Levi, yeah. Oh, Levi had fucking glued Cornwell's. He had hot glued Cornwell's a drawer shut. All of his drawers in his art room, he had glued them all shut. And then whenever Cornwell went to go open them up, he got pissed and started cussing. He was like, "These stupid ass kids, they never fucking learn, do they?"
Bro, I don't remember that shit at all.
Bro, he was so pissed.
I remember him being in the hallway trying to hit on the other teachers and stuff. It's like, what the fuck?
Like, rizzing it up.
Yeah, trying and then failing miserably.
Bro, you know Mr. Bowen? Remember Mr. Bowen?
Yeah.
Dude,
Bowen was awesome as fuck. Was.
My friend, Michael Manning, one of my best friends, he... at the time we weren't as close, but he told me that for his senior prank, he poured dough piss down his air conditioner unit and blew up the whole...
He did.
Yeah.
I remember that shit, and it stopped working.
Yeah, and he blew up the whole fucking room. Y'all had to leave.
Holy shit. Yeah, I had him for... it wasn't called homeroom, but what was it called? It was homeroom. That's what it was. It was my homeroom, Bowen. Mm-hmm. But I don't remember what the fuck it was called.
Dude, we had like, bro, you know what I have videos of? I'm about to pull that shit up and play it on the speaker. I have videos of you freestyling during lunch with the core speakers, bro.
No, that's okay. You don't need to pull that shit up. That's all right. That was trash.
Damn, bro. And team sports, we took fucking... Did we have? Yeah, we took. You remember JD and all them?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Bro, I still see JD today.
Oh shit, for real?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, I fuck with JD. I remember I delivered him some pizzas a couple times whenever I worked at damn Domino's.
Bro, JD, he eats more fucking pizza than anyone I know.
For real?
Damn.
Yeah, and he would be ordering it like late as fuck. Mm-hmm. Like 11 o'clock p.m.
God damn.
He'd be like one of the last orders sometimes. Hell yeah. Whose turn is this?
Dude, I remember I was at Jordan White's house. Sorry, real quick. I was
It's
at
okay.
Jordan,
Go ahead, bro.
and I was plastered, and we decided to order fucking Domino's, and I was like, fuck yeah, like we gonna get some Domino's. Next thing I know, fucking I see a silver BMW pull up, and I said, you gotta be fucking kidding me. And it was you.
It was me.
It was you delivering the pizza.
Yes,
and I remember
sir.
coming over there, and I rushed his ass. I was like, you gotta fucking stay. I was like,
Holy
fuck
shit.
Domino's. And he was like, no, I
Fuck
can't.
Domino's.
He's like, I can't.
How many times did you work at Domino's more than once? Did you work there, then leave, then come back later?
No. I don't think so. I don't remember.
I know you
Actually, I
worked
do
there.
remember. No, I didn't.
No. Okay.
And what's the other place? Dickies?
Dickies?
No.
That I used to work?
Yeah, that shoe spot.
Oh, Dillard's. Yeah, I used to work at Dillard's. I used to be a shoe salesman at Dillard's. Yes, sir.
I remember.
Yeah, and
They
before
did
we got
not
on here,
fuck with me there.
they didn't?
No, they didn't fuck. Actually, honestly, all of them fucked with me there except for management. Everybody fucked with me there except for management.
Why is that?
I don't remember. I think because I kept on talking shit about Biden. If you want me to be honest with you. I was like...
Of course it would be
And
Dillard
this is-
employees that said,
This is whenever I didn't even know anything about politics. I really didn't. This is at the time that I was just getting into politics and I was just learning about everything and I barely even knew anything about anything.
mm-hmm.
And I just seen Biden on stage talking a bunch of shit or something whenever he was running for president against Trump. And then I was like, listen, I know you may not like Trump and I know that, there's other candidates out here and, whatever. But whatever you do not vote for Biden. I was like, that guy is a fucking crook. I knew it for sure. I knew it as a fact for sure. And I didn't even know shit about politics to begin with. Turns out it's the truth. But anyways, that's besides the fact.
I feel like that's like common. Dude, you know what's so dumb is that's common knowledge now.
It really is.
And the fucking ironic thing is that he's in office.
Seriously.
And now everybody, it was almost instant. Like a month later, it's like, yeah, he really ain't that fucking good. And he don't even know where the hell he's at either.
Yeah, he's
real.
like falling downstairs and
It's like falling apart.
Bro, he's like,
he can't even shake people's hands right.
Seriously.
He was showing signs of dementia like months ago.
Yeah, he definitely he still is.
He'll be giving a speech and you'll stop halfway through and then just walk off the stage.
Bro, people don't even stop to think for a minute, like, what the fuck are we doing with the leader that don't know what the fuck they're even doing?
They say that they give
That's
them.
wild.
I've heard it.
Put them on drugs.
In some cases, yeah, I heard in some cases
Probably.
they give them like amphetamine. I wouldn't say amphetamines, but I would say like some sort of upper of some sort before he goes and debates or some shit, or before he gets on to do a big old speech.
Dude, I bet when he's laying down in bed sleeping, he looks fucking dead.
Because you can tell. Because you can tell, like, whenever he's debating somebody, sometimes he's a little bit sharp to an extent. You know what I'm saying? Sharper than he is whenever he's just giving a stupid-ass speech.
He just knows what to fucking deny and what not to say.
Because whenever he's giving a speech, he's like...
He looks like...
Then we,
he looks like he's going through the motions most of the time.
And then we got over here, and then we got to vote for President Donald Trump, and then that's how he'd be like.
Guy.
And yeah, and he was like endorsing Trump in one season of fucking Biden's life.
There's like
Seasons, like I said, television. Hell, it might as well be.
Yeah, it's like a reality show.
They're like, okay, Biden, we're going to dress you up, and it's time to sign papers and sign your name again. Okay, here's an $800 billion bill to Ukraine, and here's this, and here's that. Good job.
They'll show it off to the cameras, and it'll be upside down.
That's how I knew that she voted for Biden. Whenever I say she, I say my manager, Heather.
Fuck you, Heather.
Well, maybe not. I wouldn't say fuck you, Heather, but, because, I mean, you was kind of cool.
Not because of your vote. I just wanted to say that.
He didn't mean it. He really didn't mean it.
Yeah, you can vote for whoever you want.
You really can. You really can. And we're not going to discriminate.
That's the beauty of this country.
Exactly.
Except it doesn't really work when you fuck with the votes. But
yeah, we're just going to talk a little bit of shit about you if you vote for the wrong person. But that's it.
Yeah.
So choose wisely.
Yeah.
Dude, her grandkid's going to pull this clip up 20 years later. Be like, I remember that little redhead.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
Yep. I know. She secretly didn't like me. I could see it in her eyes.
Look, there's just
Ever since I told her not to vote for Biden, I could see it in her eyes. She was like, "Now I don't talk about politics at work. Okay, we try not to talk about politics at work."
Fuck you.
And I was like, "Damn."
she probably talks about them all the time.
Guarantee it.
Well,
I bet she rides Biden's dick.
I'll be honest, like, dude, I avoid talk like that because I already know what I want to, or I already know what I kind of need to know. I don't need anybody to tell me that, some dumb shit.
Yeah.
So I'll just, like, if somebody's talking or whatever about anything, I'll just let them.
Just
act dumb and listen.
Tone it out.
Yeah. I'm a Republican Democrat.
Dude, when I go to the DMV and shit, like, I get, like, if I had to choose, I'd say Republican, I guess. But, like, at the DMV and shit, I just put independent.
Oh shit.
Because, but it don't. I mean, at the end of the day, the Republicans might be a better choice, but it don't fucking.
Harvey Dent off of Batman.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like him.
You're gonna have to have a grenade go off on the side of your face first.
No, that means I play both sides. Nah, not really. But I won't. I won't disclose it.
They do.
You can just figure it out for yourself.
Remember, because the Democrats used to be the good guys.
And like 5 seconds ago, I was like saying "fuck Biden."
Yeah, it's like, ooh, it's a mystery.
It's a mystery. Figure it out for your fucking self.
I'm sure y'all haven't came to that conclusion in the last 27 podcasts.
Yeah. We'll just make up. See, that's why you gotta add mystery to it. So things.
It's like the Men in Black thing. You got the little pin that makes them forget everything. Just flash at the camera.
Yeah, you ever seen like Megamind? They pull out the forget me stick, and it's a fucking nightstick that
just beat them with.
Carry. Yeah.
You forgetting it now?
Oh, or no, it was at one point it was like a baseball bat. I think that's what it was.
Damn.
It was like, pull out the forget me stick, and he pulls out a fucking baseball bat and beats the fucking head and beats the head end of the guy. Anyways, whose turn is it? Is it my turn?
I don't know.
Describe your perfect day.
That's a good one.
Who wants to go first?
You. I'm pointing at you, Seth.
I'd say the perfect day for me would be one where I can where I'm a little bit better off than where I started.
I fuck with that. That's a good, sweet, simple answer. Straight to the point.
Just try and get a little bit better every day.
Hell yeah. Okay. What about you, Josh?
That's a good way to look at a perfect day. Because like if you try to do that every day, then you're gonna get somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
You're like destined to.
Yeah.
Because
it like leads up.
It's like progression. It's like when I was doing the wholesaling stuff, I kept it in my mind that it's like there's a finish line somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And as long as I just keep at it, I'm getting a little closer.
There's a quote. I'm sure we all heard it, and I might butcher it a little bit, but it's like the journey of like 1,000 miles begins with like a single step. So you just break it down to little tiny daily habits. Even Coach Corey Wayne talks about this. He was talking about a situation where there was an interviewer asking somebody on the side of a court after a basketball game they just won, and the interviewer was like, how did y'all achieve this? And he said, I'm just trying to get a little bit better every day. So I'm trying to get a little bit better. That's my main objective. And if you do little increments every day over the span of like a long period of time, it makes massive difference.
That's a big thing with Kobe Bryant. Like
exactly.
He would talk about how he was always in the fucking gym. Don't matter if he just won a championship, he was in the gym when they were in the off season.
Yeah.
And all that extra time of not just being there when he was supposed to be. That's why he was so far apart from the average good player in the NBA.
He became like a little brother to Michael Jordan. And
Kobe
Michael Jordan would be
breed.
sleeping, and he'd get a call like 2:30 in the morning from Kobe, asking him how to do like a certain like how did you do this or how did you do that, and Michael Jordan would be like, what the fuck? It's 2:30 in the morning.
Nobody give a fuck about that shit, bro.
Yeah, but he'd help him out and stuff, and like And Kobe did play against Michael Jordan a little bit before I think Michael Jordan retired. Like there's like some videos of them playing against each other. But like Kobe became one of the greats because of his work ethic. Same thing with Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan wasn't like the biggest player or had the biggest hand to grip the ball right and throw it. But what he did have was like an incredible work ethic. Same thing with Kobe. but Kobe had a mentor to go off of. That was Michael Jordan. I think Michael Jordan learned a lot from like Magic Johnson and some of the other people from like the 70s and 60s, stuff like that.
Definitely. Like LeBron.
LeBron, I don't know. LeBron, if you look at his stats, it's not.
I don't know anything about basketball.
LeBron, I don't know. He talks a pretty good talk, but if you look at the stats, they don't compare to Michael Jordan and probably not even Kobe.
Yeah.
But he's still really good. He's probably one of the greats, but he's not as great as he would say he is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, it's your turn, Seth.
Oh, wait, let me answer that question.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, bro. My fault, bro. What a fucking piece of shit I am.
I throw this
Fucking
coffee
asshole.
on you.
I'm fucking sorry, Josh.
Do you want some more coffee?
I'm fucking done, bro.
God damn it, Carson.
Nah,
The perfect day.
mine's a little bit longer though.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go by throughout the day. So first of all,
Wake up.
I want to be
Blowjob.
First of all, here's the setting. Here's the
Good
setting.
way to
Though.
start a day.
I want to be in a cabin in the mountains, right?
Yeah.
Like with this beautiful view,
Okay.
and then
10 bad bitches.
wake up,
Pop out of nowhere.
wake up
Out of
about
the woodwork.
Yep. And then the woods turn into a fucking ocean, and then a big ass yacht flops down on the fucking water.
Causes a tsunami and wipes everything
I
out.
type in my fucking GTA codes,
Damn it.
and the
Yeah.
shit falls out of the sky.
Yeah.
Nah, but for real though, I'd wake up and, like you say, get a blowjob.
Yeah.
That's essential.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And then I'd want to like take a shower, then go on a walk, smoke a little bit, come back.
Yeah.
I'm talking about some cool air. I love the cool air
Hell
in
yeah.
the mountains.
Yeah.
And go take a walk, come back, and then cook up some breakfast.
You cook it?
Yeah, me cook it.
Whoa. Okay.
Yeah, I like to cook, but like cook some breakfast,
Uh-huh.
and then like I've always thought about it. Like I'd always want to put some time into something creative,
Uh-huh.
no matter what it is. Like
Yeah.
music, guitar. I don't know what else I'm thinking of. Like even real estate, like just something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. After that,
The show would be badass.
eat more food.
Eat more food.
Mm-hmm. Play the game.
I fuck with that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Play
that'd be
some-
my day.
Play some COD.
If it was a perfect world, yeah.
Some zombies. Yeah.
That'd be cool. Like VR zombies would be cool.
No.
Oh,
That would be
They
really
actually tried to
cool.
do that
Made me
one time.
scared.
Wait, when you said that, when I was looking at him, I saw your face. You were like,
I was waiting for him to say something. I thought he was gonna finish what you were saying.
Nah. Oh, what was I saying?
I don't know. Go ahead, Seth. It's your turn.
oh, fuck.
Read you a good one.
What's your father's name and tell me one thing about him? Carson?
My father's name is Clay. And
Clay Bowman.
yep. And he is
Silent S.
silent S. And he is one thing about him. He's a handyman.
Oh, yeah.
He's a handyman.
Handyman.
Yep. If it's broke, he'll fix it.
Fucking broke, he'll fucking fix it.
Whatever it is.
That's badass.
Don't matter.
That's a
It
good
don't-
skill to have.
It don't matter what it is. If it's broke, it's getting fixed. And he'll fix it. He'll find a way.
He'll fix that shit.
He will fix that shit. Every
Dude, I
time.
remember like one time he was fixing that shit.
Bro, there wasn't a single time where something went broke and he didn't fix it.
Bro, I don't know the last time hearing you even tell me about him buying something.
Buying something?
Yeah.
He buys shit all the time.
I mean, like, I think what he meant,
Everything
like,
in your
buying
house is
something
like
to
duct taped.
Oh, everything in the house?
No, I'm playing.
No. That may be consist of how he fixes things. Just buy another one. Sometimes. That's how I be sometimes. Something breaks, just buy a new one. Whoop. What about you, Josh?
Oh, my biological father's name is Matthew, And one thing about Matthew. I don't know.
You don't know.
Nah.
You don't know about him. We got you stumped.
Absent.
Oh shit!
Oh fuck!
I'd say absent. That's a
damn it. Well,
I don't really know what else.
Turn the podcast to a sob story.
No,
now.
I don't. No, I don't really know what else.
Okay, well that's fine. Hey, that's a word. That's a good word to describe them.
Yeah,
fuck it.
That's that.
No, I really
one
don't.
thing.
I don't give a fuck.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Yep. Your turn, Seth.
Now I have my stepdad though. His name's Joe, and he's genuine.
Genuine.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's
the
really,
real deal.
He's like if it wasn't for him, there's no telling. Like he was a good direction, like guidance for me growing up.
Yeah.
Like a father figure.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely. I would say that about my dad too.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely for sure. Your turn, Seth.
So, our father's name is...
Probably shouldn't say his name.
No, we got to.
Everybody will be after
he goes by Bradley, but that's actually his middle name. His real name's Kenneth.
Yeah.
We
fuck with you, Kenneth.
Yeah. He's pretty chill. He's cool. He is he's funny. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
And he has his opinions on things for sure.
Uh-huh.
And you can learn some stuff from him.
You definitely can.
And he's the type of person that you can chill with.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And he'll tell you how the fuck it is.
He'll tell you how it is, and he'll tell you about things you didn't even know about.
And he'll tell you about things that you probably don't want to know about either.
For real.
But you might need to know.
Yeah, but you might need to know. Nothing super crazy, but
everything you can think of super crazy.
Everything you can think of super crazy. You don't really. It's like a box of chocolates when you go there. You really don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, you don't know what the fuck you're going to get.
You might get a Bible thrown at you, or you might just see him on the couch smoking a bunch of blunts.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Number 1, number 2, or number 3?
2.
2? Okay. Is there a feeling you miss?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sal?
Something like a feeling.
Yep. So let me elaborate.
Go ahead.
Probably like feelings from my childhood.
Yeah.
Like nostalgia.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah.
Feelings of being like, man, dude. Like nostalgia like really hits hard sometimes for me. But anyway, yeah, like having good that's my answer.
What you, Carson?
I just had a thought. Hey, Sierra. Hey, will you write something down for me real quick? Okay. Write down that we need to get, like, mic covers. Like, we need to have random shit to put the mic in. Like, what the fuck ever. And then we're going to talk to it. But really, we're talking through it.
What you mean?
Did you get all that?
I don't know if she got that.
Like, get a damn...
He's going to read that later and be like, oh, yeah, I know what I was thinking about.
Like the chicken right there?
Her eyes are probably going cross-eyed right now trying to think about what you said.
I just thought about it like with the damn... Like... Where you're like chilling, like you're talking to a hat right now, but really you're talking to the mic.
Oh, you're just like random
or like
shit to put your mic in.
mic prop.
Yeah.
It's all right, Sierra.
Like a dick.
Oh, exactly. Like somebody could be talking to a dildo.
Yeah.
But really it's a fucking... really it's a mic.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Or like a bong.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a bong.
Yeah.
Or anything.
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 A blunt.
A fucking book. That's what I'm saying, bro. Anything. That would be badass. It's all right, Sierra. I'll figure it out.
And they're like, what the fuck?
Anyways, I'm sorry. Was it you answering?
No, I was asking you.
Oh. What was you asking me?
What you asked, the question.
What question?
The question that you just asked Josh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is there a feeling you miss? Nostalgia.
Yeah, I was asking, like, what was your take on it? Yeah.
Oh.
Because I was going to answer, too. Like, I have one.
Man. Miss feeling. Whenever I was little, I used to go to the stores and get like a box. It's not a box, but it's like a bag of whatever the fuck it's called. What the fuck are Reese sticks in? What would you
Pixie
consider
sticks?
that? No, Reese sticks.
Reese sticks.
I used to get Reese sticks and a cream soda. Yeah.
From where?
Or honestly,
Miss
from
Bowman's?
any gas station. But honestly, the best feelings that I used to have were like whenever I would be in my imagination. Like I'll be having a fucking fight in the middle of a war with a bunch of fucking robots or some shit.
But really, you'd be playing with army men or something.
No, I'd just be playing with
like
fucking
what your imagination
mid-air.
could do as a kid.
Exactly. I'd be playing in mid-air.
You'd have like a group of friends or something. Like y'all act like y'all have machine guns. Y'all playing war.
They're playing war and you thought that shit was real?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
You'd have recess.
That shit was fun as fuck.
The answer, like your question, like for me, it was the creativity and like of recess. Because every time you go out there, yeah, there's just monkey bars and stuff. But it was cool getting to go out, hang out with all those people, and like you said, play like war.
Yeah.
Play like kickball or whatever. Have like field days. You remember those field days they used to have? Stuff like that. You know, just being a kid and not
giving a fuck.
You didn't really have nothing to worry about.
Exactly.
Too much. I'd say, yeah, and like the newness of everything, like the novelty of it. Because when you're young like that, everything is like, what is this? What is that?
Yeah, you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Why is this? Is this a spork or a spoon? You know, it was like you just had like a lot of
everything's
questions.
a new experience, and you get to an age where it's like everything you already have. You pretty much seen like your day-to-day life. You've seen it every day, like you already know.
Yeah, like the novelty it wears off. So like this is like when you're a kid, like this is like everything's novelty, but when you get older, it's kind of like the amount of new things you experience kind of do this.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then I think some people sometimes get settled into those ways and stop trying to try new things.
Definitely.
Yep. So that's basically my answer to that question.
Okay.
Yep.
I fuck with that. Yep. Whose turn is it? Is it your turn, Josh?
Oh, you got cards too, Josh, I think. Yeah.
What is something you would not want to change about yourself?
Would not want to change about myself. Something I would not want to change about myself. Physically?
Anything.
Mm-hmm. Anything.
Anything?
Well, what's something that you would not want
I
to
know
change?
I know what it is, but I'm going to say it for me.
My mentality.
What the fuck?
I was going to say the same thing.
Really?
Like, kind of like, I wouldn't like take the chance to like change what I believe.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Yep.
What's yours, Seth?
Well, crazy thing is I was going to agree with both y'all because like my mindset that I have now, I purposely created.
Yeah.
I kept it that way because it seems to be more optimal than the other mindsets I've had.
Definitely.
Same thing with y'all. I'm sure y'all have like taken years to try and figure out a mindset that is most successful. I definitely wouldn't want to change it because for me personally, so far it's been working very well.
Yeah.
So if it ain't broke, I ain't gonna fix it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good. Physically, no. I mean, yeah, mindset wise. I mean, I can't really. What was the question? Like, you can't really.
What would you not want to change?
What would you not want to change?
Like something you would keep. You would not want to change.
At this moment, definitely mindset.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Because that's what will drive everything.
That's the same for you, Josh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like, dude, I thought about it. Like, I wouldn't even trade like money for it.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
Because like I'm sure the mindset you have now is what will create the money in the first place.
Exactly. You're like trading money for sanity.
Yeah, and like what I was like, I don't want to take the chance. Like, say if you took a lot of money to like randomly get a different, fucking brain, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't want to take the chance to end up like some like person with no like path or like destination or like I don't know, like some people, a lot of people live with no like purpose.
Yeah, you're like, that's terrible. Because it's like,
yeah,
if you're not living life, then life is gonna be living you.
Mm-hmm.
It's
gonna raw dog you.
You'll be living like Larry.
You'll be like driftwood, basically. Yep. With no direction.
I don't fuck with that.
I don't fuck with that either.
Yeah.
You gotta have at least something at the end of the day to guide you.
Mm-hmm. And
Definitely.
As a man,
like morals.
I think that comes down to your mission and your purpose in life.
Exactly. That's why it's good to have religion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think
it gives you a moral structure to go off of.
With religion, you can kind of, especially with like Christianity, you can kind of relieve a lot of burdens of life, like and stresses. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, like where you're gonna go, and in the Bible, like God asked like one of the big things that He asked for from us is just have faith and kind of like be like take our worries and kind of go here you go. I'm not gonna worry about it.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna let you handle it, and that's what He asked us to do. So like more often than not, He'll do whatever He thinks is best.
Yeah, definitely.
And you don't really have to like stress and worry about certain things. But I mean, it's like I was saying earlier. It's not like, dude. I mean, in a perfect world, there's nothing to stress about. There's always something, or at least in my case, like there's always something that you need to tend to or pay attention to. Or
yeah, but should you stress about it?
Yeah, that's the question though. Should you stress about it? No. Because stressing
it's not going to fix the problem, though.
Not going to fix the problem. It may put you on the path of fixing the problem.
Yeah, it may prioritize it more.
Mm-hmm. But like at the end of the day, stressing ain't going to do fucking nothing. Or worrying.
Yeah.
Like one time, I'll never forget, like my pastor was like, and it has nothing to do with him being a pastor saying it, but he was like, fear. Like there's no reason to fear almost anything, especially like if you know where you're going, obviously. But like fear...
There's nothing to fear but fear itself.
There's nothing to fear because the outcome's going to be the outcome, whatever the fuck you do. Like, the only thing you can do is do the most optimal thing for that situation. Yeah. But other than that, you can't... Like, the outcome's going to be the outcome either way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, either you're going to go in there scared and die, or either you're going to go in there with fear and not die. Or without fear and die.
Yeah.
Either way, the outcome's going to be the same.
Either way, you're going to fucking die. Is that the point you was going to?
No. Oh. No, like say like in a hypothetical situation, or like I don't know, like
war.
Like the outcome's going to be the outcome whether you fear it or not. Like so, you might as well take the initiative, and act on it. Like
you're gonna die either way.
Yeah. Well, I don't really. I wasn't really meaning that kind of just like the. In any situation, you're gonna fucking die. In any situation, there's gonna be an outcome. Either way.
Yeah.
So just do what you can do, and what you can't do, just let go.
Exactly. Control what you can, and if you can't control it, let it go.
Mm-hmm. Just be patient.
Just be patient.
That's another thing I try to have. One thing I try to have.
Yeah,
I consider
definitely good to be patient.
A little bit patient. To be a little bit patient, but like. I always like find myself like want to be like need to be more patient,
Yeah, I definitely understand that shit too.
You know how many times like I'm patient, right, and then you like lose it, and you're like fuck, and then right after that,
yeah,
whatever you were impatient about finally.
I think that's what I was trying to say earlier too. Is that I'm not doing bad or I'm not angry about anything. I've just kind of. My patience would just be running thin or some shit. But that doesn't mean that I'm angry. Because I'm never angry. I'm never mad. I just get frustrated sometimes from time to time, but it's not like a permanent feeling, you know?
Yeah.
It's just in this present moment, I'm just frustrated just right now, and it'll go away. It'll go away in like a few minutes, or if not, like an hour. If that, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, whenever somebody asks me if I'm good, I'm fucking good.
Wonderful.
I'm fucking good, okay? I get it. I'm good. Are you good? Are you all right?
Stop fucking asking him.
I mean, seriously. I mean, please. I answer it every day.
You're fucking good.
I'm this.
God damn.
I feel the same way as I did yesterday and the day before that. I know you're just trying to be nice.
Do I look like I'm not good?
But do you really give a fuck if I'm good or not? What if I told you I was bad?
Would you keep walking?
Would you?
You piece of shit.
I mean, fuck.
That's what I thought.
I just lost my fucking mind. No. It was actually going to be this. Okay, whose turn is it to ask a question?
Yours.
Okay. 1, 2, or 3?
1.
1. Oh, okay. Okay, you ready, Seth? Okay. What do my shoes tell you about me?
You don't take yourself too seriously.
Okay. What about you, Josh?
You relaxing.
I'm relaxing. I thought one of y'all was going to say that I was a pussy. Okay. Anyways, who's next?
All right, so hold on. What does Seth's shoes say about him?
Oh, yeah. We can just go around the whole fucking room.
Yeah,
we'll go exercise.
And then we're going to go to the chicken next.
All right.
Okay. Seth, what does your shoes tell me about you? Is that you're ready. You're ready to go.
Ready to go for
You're
a
ready
run.
to go whenever the hell you want to. And Josh, you...
Oh, yeah.
You look like you're, what are those? No, I'm just fucking with you. Kinda.
Hell yeah.
It looks like that maybe you just need to clean your shoes every once in a while. Actually, no. Let me take that back, Josh.
Because fuck cleaning enough shoes.
Yeah, fuck that shit. Just don't
I buy shoes to wear them.
Just don't buy white shoes.
Yeah.
White shoes
I buy a lot of white shoes.
Yeah, don't fucking do that.
They look clean, though.
But here's the thing, though. When I put something else on, I'm like, that shit don't look good, but the white ones look good.
Unless it's leather. That's what I suggest. If you want to buy white shoes, just only get leather shoes, and then you can clean them.
Because, Josh, like I have some white leather sneakers. They're easy to clean.
Yeah.
So I got like some leather Nikes.
Definitely.
Yeah, you can get like some.
For real. I fuck with those shoes, though.
Yeah,
those are badass
nice.
shoes.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, you just got them a little dirty. That's all right.
Yeah, I've been around with them.
You've been around the block with them. I fuck with that.
Dude, I had this one pair of shoes. There's a pair before these. They're all white. But anyway, they're torn to fuck. Like I worked in them for like 2 years. And I went to like a couple concerts in them. And there's holes like on both sides of each shoe.
Shit.
From the sides of my feet. But they were so comfortable. I was like, I don't want a different pair because these are so comfortable. Like I could work my ass off in them shoes and my feet wouldn't hurt.
You could give a fuck less, could you?
I didn't care.
My stepdad has some
fuck with that.
like shoes that are like that, like on the sides, like the seam is busted, kind of. But he still wears them just because they're so broken in, they're comfortable, you know.
But I have some shoes that I've had for years, probably about 10 years now.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're fucked up, and I love them.
Dude, I remember back in high school, you'd almost dress up a little.
Sometimes.
You'd put the sweater and the what were the shoes? What would you call the shoes?
Probably the penny loafers.
The penny loafers.
I would wear penny loafers all the time. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, and sometimes you had that bow tie on too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes you got style and stuff, man. You know.
Yeah, I just don't dress up that much no more.
Why not? Just. I've noticed that.
It's just.
Are you more concerned just?
I'm just more concerned about comfortability. Yeah, comfortability.
Same. I understand. But it's hard to dress up during the summertime. It's easier to layer during the winter.
Yeah, and definitely during the summertime too, because like it just gets hot as fuck.
Yeah.
And then if I'm wearing a dress shirt, Like, it's going to have fucking sweat stains on it for sure.
What you have to do is, if you're wearing like summertime clothes, you'll have to end up going towards something that's like more linen. But then the thing with linen is that you run into
it wrinkles.
It wrinkles. So, like for me personally, I usually, a lot of times I'll be dressed like reasonably well. Like unlike today, I'm just because I'm going to work out after this. But you know, I just got done cleaning like a linen shirt, but I can't dry it. And even when it does dry, I have to go back and take a steamer and steam it out before I have to do like an hour of prep before I can even wear the fucking thing.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Same thing with like the other shirts. So honestly, I understand where you're coming from. Like things being comfortable. That's one thing I need to do is like just get some more like lounging clothes and stuff. Because a lot of times I find myself like the only thing I got to wear is shit that will take a while to
definitely
clean. And then if you clean it wrong, it's fucked.
Damn.
Yeah,
it'll shrink
bro.
or something.
See, and I have shit like that, but I only wear it on occasions.
Dude, up until this this podcast, I never saw you without a suit on.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, Seth.
Yeah, I know. Somebody said that to me.
That was some shit, bro. I'd pull up to down the fucking garage at Cam's house, and there'd be a group of stoners, and then this well-dressed guy in a suit, just chill as fuck there with everybody else. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Josh, if you the reason why I even started working there was because I wanted to know how to dress myself.
Really?
Yeah, and I thought the cool thing was like going there.
I think that's a good trait, like at a certain level.
Yeah, I thought it was like, well, when I first went there, I eventually wanted to go to college and stuff and kind of do what my brother was going to do, because when he goes to work, he has to be kind of dressed up. So he's doing like computer programming and stuff, but he's like in a city area, so they just kind of how they dress. And before
first impressions,
yeah, and it does matter. Like unfortunately, people will judge you based on like what you look like. So
you just have to accept that. Like,
yeah,
some people have to accept.
That's just part of life. So it was like, fuck it. I mean, I might as well try my best to make a good impression. And so I went working to work there. And people do treat you differently in the mall, because people do treat you differently. You get to skip lines and stuff.
They might think you working for the mall, like while you're going to go get lunch.
Yeah, I would go get lunch, and I remember there was like a place that served like Philly steaks or something like
Firehouse subs.
Yeah, that was it.
Was it Firehouse or it was in the mall? So. It was in the cafeteria area.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. It was like Philly something.
I remember being
I remember.
I remember going there and getting something. And the dude beside me was like, "Are you going to be a lawyer?" And I was like, "No, I work right over there. I sell suits."
It's like Charleston or some shit.
Yeah, it was like Charles Subs or something.
Charlie Subs, yeah, something like that.
Yep, and I just remember. I don't know. People treat you
remember
different.
Clout Gang?
Yeah, we had a big ass group chat called Clout Gang.
But
I think I don't know.
For
if I
a
was
while,
in it
it felt like Hickory, dude. That was like when we first started getting our freedom and shit.
Yeah,
you know, that Hickory and shit felt like, to me, it felt like our little playground. We just did whatever the fuck we wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, before COVID or anything.
Like 2000, that was like 2017.
Yeah, 2016, 17 was the shit.
Yeah, like a playground, like you're saying, like it was like.
We'd go where the fuck we want, smoke whatever, we'd go
smoke whatever we want, crack, meth.
Crack, or...
What the fuck?
Cram 7 people into a car and hot box and like hit 4 fucking joules at once. Like
it was like mayhem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It definitely was. It was fucking crazy, and we would be hitting like 7 joules at one time.
Oh, didn't you do something like that?
Hell yeah, I would do that all the time, especially at school.
And remember Christian's fucking light up vape, and people would take his shit with a fucking handful of vapes and hit it.
Yep, I did that several times.
You remember Black Magic?
Yes, we were just talking about that shit not so long ago.
Bro,
I remember I'd hit that shit all the time and get fucked up.
Bro, so one time Preston brought it to school, and he passed it around in the class. Yeah. And like half the class hit that shit, and we were all fucking geeking.
Really?
It was funny, yes.
Damn. You remember Calvin?
Mm-hmm.
Whenever he had that damn seizure or some shit, whenever he hit it. Fuck. That shit was crazy.
He was a straight victim.
He really, really was, because Calvin ain't that kind of guy. He ain't that kind of guy.
He didn't get killed.
He damn near got killed.
Yeah, I'm saying like he's a victim of that. What was it? Black magic.
Black
shit?
magic. Yep.
Because I'm pretty sure. Because like he's the type that would never go out his way to buy it, and somebody just let him hit it in the bathroom and fucking seized out.
God
Yeah,
damn.
definitely. And I remember I'd be hitting that shit too.
Dude, I
Yep.
remember no shit.
Fern would pull up with it.
Tyler Payne would pull up with it at
Yep.
Preston's house, and I remember getting so fucking high with that shit. I
Bro,
was
like,
sitting-
cause one hit,
It was
you'd
instant.
be fucked
it was
up.
fucking instant,
Bro,
bro.
you remember getting like stupid high, Seth?
dude?
I remember those times, bro.
Dude,
That
that's the
stuff was wild.
Clout Gang days.
Yeah, you remember like hitting a GB like 3 times?
I remember we used to do that shit at Brad's house.
Imagine hitting a vape. Not coughing or anything. You wouldn't cough.
But you would get the same result.
I never, yeah. And then you would get
That's-
as fucked up as you hit 3 GBs.
That's
I swear to God.
insane.
Yeah.
That's what black magic was.
That's what Black Magic
Black
was.
Magic was fucked up, and
It was like synthetic weed.
you
like K2 type shit.
I think that's what they
It
found
literally
out
had
it
that in
was.
it.
Fucking hell.
it literally had that. They come out and found out that shit was in there.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
But the thing is that the high would only last for like 5 minutes.
People
or
would
some
start
shit.
mixing it with their fucking vape juice and fucking.
I swear to God, I
having
had a
it-
Juul. I had a Juul pod full
So
of.
it'd last longer. So you could hit the vape and feel that shit, bro. Like on a lower level.
I
Bro.
had a
Like,
Juul pod
damn.
filled with Black Magic in it. I really did.
Damn, I'm starting to learn about with straight drug addicts when they were like 15 or 16.
Yeah.
dude, that was.
Damn it. So's
you
my
had to-
mom that's watching it.
bro, you had
We're
to,
sober now.
Sorry, Mom.
You had to go to a certain fucking gas station in Hickory on Springs Road
Uh-huh.
and get it from a certain guy, and you had to know him.
Seriously.
So there were only a few people. There were only a few people at the high school. You had to get it through them. They had to go. You had to pay them to go to that gas station and get it.
Yep.
And we always got it from Tyler Payne.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't on the shelves or nothing.
Damn. That's
But-
wild.
But it was sold legally, though.
Mm-hmm.
It was. That's the thing.
And you know what packaging it came in?
What?
God, it was fucking like pentagram with the
Whoa.
Yeah.
whatever on it, the goat head or whatever.
Yep.
That's some straight.
Straight
devil
Satan shit. Shit'll kill you.
Oh, let's get up.
Yeah.
And I remember getting so high off that shit. I was in the back seat of the car.
Uh-huh.
We were just sitting there, and I remember getting so high, bro. I thought I was running through. I closed my eyes. I thought I was running through.
The
Fucking
6 with
Fortnite.
your woes.
I thought I was running through fucking Fortnite with a pickaxe in my hand.
What the fuck?
Because that was the time when it was really popular.
Uh-huh.
And I could feel the wind blowing on my fucking face, and I could see the trees and shit.
Yeah.
For like 4 or 5 seconds, and I came back, and
Bro,
I was
for
like,
real. It really would give you a crazy
Almost like a
fucking
hallucinate.
low key. Yeah.
It's-
Low
it's-
key.
mm.
Like, it would put you up in the clouds for sure. It really would. For like not even that long. For like 3 minutes. 3 or 5
Damn.
minutes.
What's the highest that you ever been, Carson?
The highest I've ever
Was
been.
it the time that you? Because I don't know.
Off of weed?
Yeah, just whatever, really.
Honestly,
The time that you forgot to drive, would that be like the highest? time?
yeah, that I was with Josh.
Damn.
Honestly, that was honestly probably one of the highest I've ever been.
Wow.
I mean, I can't really think of any. Oh, the first time I ever hit a dab.
Oh, dude, I just remember dude. One time I went to Noah's house.
Uh-huh.
Well, Ashley, and I forget his name, but he wore like glasses. But anyway,
Colin.
yes, Colin, Ashley,
Uh.
and Noah. And Colin Noah just came back with medical from Colorado.
Yes.
And it was like hash.
I was there.
Really,
Yes, bro.
Bro, we were
He
all
just
on
got
the
it from,
couch
like,
in the
his
living
brother.
room. We were all in the
Yes.
living room, and he had like hash, and he put that shit on top of a fucking bowl with the weed, and we hit that shit, and all of us went to sleep.
And it was the first time I ever seen a bong with ice in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Wow.
Bro, yeah, that was probably one of those times too.
Dude, I remember being so fucking high for like 20 minutes. Like, look, dude, like
yeah,
doing
probably
this shit and like looking around at everybody, and then
It'd just
we
be
all
like-
from what I remember, we all went to sleep.
You were like,
Dude, yeah.
yes, yeah.
Damn.
Actually, probably one of those times.
I
too.
never heard. This is the first time I ever heard about it.
The
That's
top
crazy.
3. Yes, probably that one time that we was at the chicken coop. That time, and then one of those times probably at Noah's or Collins, maybe. Like whenever we're hitting the bongs, and it's like real shit from fucking Colorado, and we just get blasted as fuck. And then that time, and then the time that I hit a dab, it was at Bojangles. Whenever not at Bojangles, but I used to work with this girl, Tiffany. I don't remember her last name, but it don't matter. But we used to drive this Jeep, and her boyfriend pulled up after work one time, and she was like, "Hey, you want to come with us to hit this dab?" And I was like, "Damn, I never hit a dab before. I just hit some weed every once in a while." And I was like, "You know what? Fuck it." It's like 10 o'clock p.m. and it's...
You probably had school and shit too?
Yeah, I had school and shit the next day, and I had Life 360 on my damn phone.
Damn.
And I left...
In high school?
Yep.
Bro, I didn't know that shit existed.
I didn't know it either.
And I left my phone in my car so that nobody seen that shit. And then I rode with her in the Jeep to damn... So, like, you know where Alex's brother was? Alex's brother used to live?
Alex who?
Or not, where Alex's brother's old house was or whatever?
Yeah.
And
where I got arrested at?
Yes. You know, there's a road right before there, right beside of the bridge, and it kind of goes up, and then there's like a fence there. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. There's like a gate, and it used to be like an old church or some shit. So we pulled up there. We cut the lights off, and you don't see anything whenever it's dark. It's pitch black through there because there's no lights.
Mm-hmm.
And we literally pull up there. And they're like, they had this huge rig, and I've never seen one before. And it was like, "You ready to do this dab?" And I was like, "Well, just give me a small baby one, like a really, really small amount." And he says, "Okay, I'll give you a really small one." He pulls out a huge glob of fucking dab.
Damn.
And then I'm like, "Is that a small one?" Because I didn't know. I didn't know what the fuck a small dab was. Pulls out this huge glob. Puts me a big glob on there.
Like a glob of toothpaste?
Yeah, and I start hitting it, and I'm choking, and I'm fucking coughing. He's like, "You didn't clear it yet. Just get the rest of it." And he's like putting the carb over it. And then
he's like getting all a lot of it out of there.
Yep, and he's like, "Here, you got to keep on going. Pull, 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 pull." And I'm like, "Damn." And then Tiffany's like, "You got to pull it." And I'm with my fucking manager that used to work there, too.
Oh, what the
My manager at Bojangles. And we're over there chiefing on the fucking dab. And then I keep on hitting this shit as I'm coughing. And then I remember getting so fucking high. So fucking high. Like, you know those highs where you're sitting down?
I got videos of you being that high.
Listen, bro. This is something else. This dab was something else. Where you're so high that whenever you're sitting down, it feels like your legs are running in place. Like your legs are like doing this and your arms are like doing this. That's how high I was. Yeah. Like no shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Where it feels like everything's moving like constantly.
Your leg would flying up, or like you just don't got control over your body no more.
Bro, I mean, I had control, but I was like, you know what? I got to go back to my car. I'm going to walk back home. I was so fucking high.
Damn, bro.
I was like, I'm just going to walk back home. And it was like, "Carson, just wait. I mean, we're not done yet. We still got to finish." I was like, I got to get back. I'm too high.
Bro, remember, I used to call you, and I'd be so fucking high driving. I have double vision.
Uh-huh.
I have double vision when I get really tired or really high.
Yeah.
I'll see two of everything.
Yeah.
And I used to call Carson. I'd be so fucked up driving. "Carson, I can't fucking drive, bro." Like, I'd be like, "Talk to me, bro." And he would tell me, he'd be like, "Bro, it's okay." He'd be like, "Just imagine you're driving in a fucking bird's view from GTA."
Seriously. That's the only way to get home whenever you're stupid high.
I'd be like, "Oh shit, it's working. All right, it's working."
Yep.
And then he'd be like, "All right, Josh, I'm going to let you go, man." I was like, "All right, bet." And that shit worked. I got home.
Hell yeah.
At least I made myself think it worked.
Hell yeah, it does work. Hell yeah. And bro, whenever I was stupid high, I had to come back, and it was like 12 o'clock in the morning by the time everybody was done hitting the dabs and shit. And I get to the parking lot of Bojangles, and my parents have called me like 12 times.
God damn.
If y'all listening to this, y'all know what happened now.
Your mom will know.
Yep, my mom will know now.
Yep.
Because they was in the Jeep about to come to look for me.
Oh,
they was already in the car coming to look for me, and I
Yeah.
was like, damn. And they had called me. They was like, we were worried sick about you. We didn't know what was going on because it's 12 a.m. and I'm supposed to get off work at like 10.
Damn.
And they're like,
So
we were
you were
sick
still
about
like
you.
you were like
And
fresh coming down.
No, I wasn't even down yet. I was still high as fuck.
Oh my god.
And then I was like, I was just trying to play it cool. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just
You know how much mental
I had
effort it
to
takes
use
to be
much,
composed.
and I was
in a
I was on the
situation
verge
like
of crying too because I was so fucking high, and I wanted to become unhigh because I was so fucking high.
What'd you tell him? Make it go away.
I was just like, I just had to stop by the store with my friends after work.
It took 2 hours.
And we was just talking. I'm so sorry. I didn't know that it was gonna take that long, or something like that. And I'm like, I'm so sorry. And I was just telling them that I'm sorry, and I was just telling them that I love them because I thought that I was gonna die. Damn it. But anyways, whose turn is it to read the next one?
I don't know.
It's either yours or Seth, I think.
Did you just read one off, or was
Did I read one
I
off?
don't know.
Oh,
Who was it?
I'll read one.
Okay.
Let's see what we got.
What you got, brother? You just skipped one? Or
That's
two?
what I've been doing. I'm just shuffling.
One or
around.
two or three? You're just picking and choosing?
How can you become a better person?
Oh, shit. How can you become a better person? How can you become a better person? Seth, you can go first.
Fasting maybe.
Fasting?
Yeah, fasting from like multiple things.
Fast and Furious?
Gotta go fat.
Fast.
I wonder what they mean, like a better person in what sense? Like better person to other people?
Yeah, a better person as in how?
Oh, first you gotta want to become a better person. So you gotta get to a place of like being open to it.
To become a better
because
person.
you're gonna have to change some fundamental things about you.
Have a paradigm shift.
You're gonna have to have a paradigm shift, and usually that doesn't occur until you've hit rock bottom in something.
Like people going to jail for a long time.
Yeah, definitely.
Some of those people will be completely different when they get out, and some people will just stay.
And they'll
the
be
same.
extremely successful.
Or they'll just stay in jail.
That's what happens when you have a paradigm shift. Like your whole everything that you've learned up to that point, you basically just get rid of and start with a clean slate.
For real, that's hard to do.
It's a hard thing to do because
that shit is hard as fuck.
It's a very scary thing to do for a lot of people because it's like, well, I've anchored myself in these past beliefs and it's become who I am. So if I get rid of this, then I lose my sense of self, and my new self, I don't know what that's going to be like. But I mean, if you want to get better as a person, you have to take that risk. It's kind of like, I think Jordan Peterson kind of said something like, it's like burning off dead timber in a sense. And then by the time you burn off all the dead timber, there might just be a little bit of you left that's of any good.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I'd say that's where you want to start is get to a place where you're open to it. I mean, there's some things you can do. I mean, be a good listener.
Learn about yourself. Learn about the people around you.
Yeah.
Learn about your surroundings and your environment.
Become a well-rounded person.
Become a well-rounded person by learning about everything.
Interact with a lot of different
people. With a bunch of different people.
Read broadly.
Read, yes. Read about other people's failures. Read about other people's successes. See what they did right. See what they did wrong. Learn from other people. And really, really learn about yourself too. And learn where you came from, and learn what you're capable of, and get past those barriers of what you're capable of, and figure out what the fuck your goals are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because most people talk shit about success, like saying that they're going to be successful, saying that they're going to do this and going to do that. and then you ask them what's their goals, and then they can't tell you straight up exactly what their goals are.
They have like an idea of
know?
what they want, but they don't have like a roadmap to get there.
Exactly. They don't know the steps that it takes to get to where they want to go. And most of the time that I ask people, they don't even know where the fuck they want to go. They just say that they want to have this end goal. They said the things that they want that comes along with success. Okay, so then what are you going to do to achieve that success? Okay, so what are you going to do to get there? How the fuck are you going to do it? What exactly are you going to do? And they don't even fucking know. They can't tell me.
They become uncomfortable.
And they become uncomfortable.
Because they realize that it's... They don't.
They realize that they haven't even taken a step forward.
Seriously.
A lot of times you'll ask them that, and they're saying that to make themselves feel good and maybe feel more
validation.
Have uncomfortable conversations.
If they speak it, it's kind of like, yeah, I told them that I'm gunning for this. That's enough satisfaction for now. Now I'm gonna go do what I want.
Yeah.
And it's kind of people don't do that intentionally. It's more like a subconscious thing, kind of.
Yeah, I think some of the people want to be, like you said, validated and then be accepted. Because if you sit there and you're like, "What do you want to do?" You're like, "I don't have anything right now going on." It's like a stark realization. It's not good.
Yeah, it's like a dead end road.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like I said, driftwood. You're not living life. Life is living you. You know.
Yeah, but it's like a dead end road that leads to the end of a lake.
You're living
and then you look over at the end of the lake, and then there's a bunch of big ass houses and with nice cars and other shit, and it's just shit that they want to have that's over there on the other side of the lake, but they're there at that dead end road just looking at everything that they want.
That's when they settle. Like I've seen that after high school. I've seen people that just kind of...
most people are going to settle. Nobody really wants to do the work.
People seem to be living with like 1 foot in the grave.
Yeah.
And they might only be 25.
Nobody really wants to do the work that it requires to get them to be as successful as they would like to be.
It's like their spirit dies 50 years before they die.
I would just say throw a good number out there. 95% of people don't want to take the steps and don't want to do the work that it takes in order to get to the place where they want to be. And then they especially like the internet too, they'll go and watch fucking success porn. You know what I'm saying? Like basically like a bunch of shit.
They just use it as a motivation.
Like they'll binge watch David Goggins or fucking binge watch who the fuck like Jordan Peterson. And not saying that there's anything wrong with those guys, because those are awesome guys and that'll teach you to get on a right path, a good path. But at the same time, you sitting there wasting all your time watching that shit. Yeah, I'll talk to you. Watching all that shit. And you're not fucking doing anything. You're watching other people get rich. You're watching other people be successful. What the fuck do you want to do? And if I ever get you on this fucking podcast and I ask you what the fuck you want to do, you better give me a goddamn answer.
Bitch.
Anyways. So, your turn, Josh. Oh, no, your turn to answer the question.
What's the question again?
Yeah, you was the one that asked the question.
Oh, I said like
what
fasting.
Oh yeah, that is right.
And like different, you can fast in different ways though.
Yeah.
Fast from your phone, fast from food, fast from I don't know, people. Every once in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Take a little break. I'll fuck with that. What about you, Seth?
Oh, yeah, I'll add more to it.
Yeah, you already answered, but yeah.
I can
add some more shit to that.
I'd say...
Because that goes deep. How do you become a better person?
You need to have...
Definitely.
Like I said, you need to... You can listen to people, but you need to understand where people are coming from. And you can get to that place by being well-rounded, like having empathy for someone's situation, providing value. If you actually genuinely care, people will actually go out of their way to help you if you're a good person.
Yeah.
If you demonstrate that.
Like conscientiousness.
Yeah.
It's human nature to help each other.
Yeah, it's don't be too selfish.
I love helping people.
Yeah, definitely.
Like
even in small ways, every day you can.
Like I gave Lyndon that book it's called The Go-Giver,
mm-hmm.
and it talks about that shit. It talks about giving to
you
people. You need to be given more value than you're receiving in order to be successful.
If you want to be a better person, cultivate healthy relationships with everybody.
Yes, life is about relationships.
Life is relationships.
Hands down, life is relationships. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know.
Mm-hmm.
But still, you got to know a lot of things in order to know a lot of people.
Yeah, and
dude, that's like some of the truest shit ever.
Definitely.
Dude, that little span of me doing that, like 2 or 3 months, dude, I met so many people, like, hey, let me know if you find this, or let me know this, or that, like you meet a lot of people and you could end up having good relationships and like relationships that you can count on in a way.
Exactly. It's awesome.
Yeah, and you'll find your tribe, and you'll, and the thing is, you be a better person. I would also say, being a better person, you need to get good at discerning who is a good person and a bad person, because
exactly
who you hang around with will rub off on you as a person over time. So if you do hang around people who are immoral, or some people will call it toxic, some of those traits can rub off on you, and then it doesn't look good on you. I've seen people who I've actually thought are good people, but they hang around people who are maybe not so good, and some of those negative traits will rub off on that person, and then me being around them makes me realize that it's infectious, whatever that is that they got going on. So I have to remove myself from them in order to keep myself becoming like that.
And those the laws of power. One of the laws is avoid the unlucky.
Avoid the unlucky.
Yep.
And I mean, I totally agree with that.
You absolutely
exactly
should.
What you're saying.
Always avoid the unluckies.
Yeah, like I won't say downtrodden.
The pessimistic people.
Yeah, pessimistic people, because their self-doubts will rub off on you.
Always avoid pessimistic people. Always.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what I want to add to it. I can keep on adding more to it, but for the sake of time, we could
add, bro. I could add to that fucking list all damn day.
Mm-hmm.
For real.
So who wants to go next? Was it?
Are you lying to yourself about anything, Seth?
I definitely have in the past, but
currently,
not that I'm aware of. There was, no, not really.
Not really.
Not really. Not that I can honestly think of. In the past, yeah, but currently, right now, probably not. I mean, I don't know. What would I want to lie to myself about?
I don't know.
Because the way I look at it is, if I'm lying to myself, then it's just not. It's definitely not beneficial. Being honest with yourself can be not so fun, but it's not nearly as bad as lying to yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Because
being delusional.
Yeah, definitely no delusional. I'm pretty pragmatic when it comes to things. Matter of fact, I'll actually, if it takes a year to get something done, I'll think that it will take 2 years, so that way I'm not stuck up on an illusion or create like an unhealthy attachment to achieving something in a certain time frame and then getting upset about it.
That's smart.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I can't predict what's going to happen tomorrow. I could get in a wreck tomorrow.
Yeah.
And what a lot of things I planned on doing, plans change in that way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why I have no expectations about anything.
I don't have an expectation or an attachment to things.
Any sort of outcome.
Yeah. I take it or leave it, and I try to be in the present moment as much as possible, because that's the only moment that exists right now.
Definitely.
If that answers the question.
I fuck with that. What about you, Josh?
I'd say something that I lie to myself about would be in the sense that, like, I lie to myself about things that, like I say, like I convince myself that I can be content right now in my situation, but in reality I should be like. In reality, there's 100 different things I could be doing to better, like I said, better myself for the future.
Yeah.
I'd say that's something that I lie to myself about sometimes. I'm like, fuck it.
Fuck it.
Sometimes I'm just like, fuck it, bro. Like, just do this or just play the game or do this or do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you. I usually lie to myself about time.
Tom?
Yeah. I be thinking that I have enough time to do shit. in current times. Like I'm usually, here lately, I would say about 5 years ago, I wouldn't have been realistic about time in the sense of the future and years in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But now I'm more realistic about that, but I'm not as realistic of the time that I currently have in the day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'll overestimate the time that I have. In an hour, I would think that I have the time to do a podcast, to edit 3 videos, and then to take a shower, then to start a painting, and then to read. And then in reality, I only have time to do one of those. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I lie to myself about all the time.
An attempt to be hyper productive.
Yes.
But it's just because everybody only gets 24 hours in a day.
Exactly.
Right? But Arnold Schwarzenegger talked about that. But it just depends upon how you use it. Right?
Yeah.
But a lot of meaningful things take a long amount of time.
Yeah, definitely.
Or things even what...
It's just I want to do all of it all at one
today.
time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
yeah.
I want to get everything done today and today only. And if it goes over tomorrow, I'm going to be pissed, but I'm going to do it tomorrow. Then I'm going to do it the next day and 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 the next day. It's just a damn bullshit loop. But that's okay.
As time goes on, you'll become more... It's a good exercise in patience.
Oh, yeah, it definitely is. I mean, I'm definitely patient with all of it. I just would like to do everything now.
Trust me, I feel you. A lot of things.
I just load myself up with responsibilities, and I want to have everything done immediately.
The amount of tasks you put on yourself in a day is...
Exactly.
It's like the amount of tasks some people would put on themselves in a week.
And then a lot of the times I'll just say yes to things. People will ask me to do things, and I'm like, oh, yeah, fuck it.
I'll find that...
Hell yeah, I'll do it.
I used to do that.
Yeah, I'll do that shit right now. I don't give a fuck. And then I have 5 other things that I need to do, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it.
The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, there's a part in the book where Stephen Covey talks about how he won't make a promise to do anything if he knows that he isn't going to be able to uphold that promise.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
And that, I know exactly where you're coming from with that, because sometimes I might even still would do that. Sometimes some of the podcasts I missed, because I missed 2 or 3 podcasts, and things would happen, and I think I'd get it done in a certain time frame, and it'd take longer.
Yeah.
Because maybe I got caught up talking to somebody, a family member, and I was like, fuck, I was supposed to work out, but I ended up talking to one of my family members for 45 minutes, and now I'm 45 minutes behind.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to make it there for the podcast because I still got to get this done today. But Stephen Covey was talking about how he's a lot older than us, obviously. He's probably not even alive no more, but when he was writing the book, he's in his 50s or 60s. But he had learned to make sure he had the time to give out his time. Because for his kids too, he'd work a lot, but he'd make and promise to his kid, and then he'd break it, and it'd be really bad for the kid because they'd be wanting their dad there at their baseball game or whatever. Yeah. So he kind of took a mindset of I'm only going to agree to something if I know 99% that I'm going to be able to fulfill it,
Yeah. I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Josh. What's your next? Oh, did I answer yours? Or actually, it's Seth's. Go ahead, Seth. Let's get us a damn question in there. What time we running, first of all?
It's probably 7 o'clock now.
Oh, we running an hour and 40 minutes.
Fuck.
We good?
We can keep going.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's keep that shit rolling.
What are you more?
I thought you didn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck this podcast.
Go get that hat.
Or any other podcast going forward. I don't give a shit.
It says, what are you more afraid of, failure or success, and why?
I'm more afraid of failure because failing is for losers. Losing's for losers, and I'm not a loser. I'm a winner.
Yo,
I win shit.
Last time I was here, you left before we finished up. Did you leave before or after I spilled the water?
I had to leave at one point. I don't know if you had spilled the water yet or not.
What's the other one?
Wholehearted Entertainment.
Oh, the same one you got. Give me the same one you got.
Okay.
And anyway, I spilled some fucking water all over the place.
Yeah.
And by the time I cleaned it up, Carson was like, "Well, we just gonna fucking end it."
Oh, for real?
Yeah, we're just gonna wrap this shit up.
But anyway, what I was gonna say is we played chess after. And he beat me. He whooped me.
He's good at chess. He's gotten really good.
Like I'm not like crazy good by no means, but like I can play.
Mm-hmm.
And
we can play again after this if you want to.
We can try. Fuck it.
Fuck it.
And see, ever since the first move, he like was applying pressure on me, and I just had to play defense most of the time.
That's how
Hell yeah. That's why Seth don't play with me no more.
There's no ability to be on the offense.
I'm getting white this time.
You're getting white?
Yeah.
I don't care which one you take. You can take whichever one you want to, buddy.
My
Hell yeah.
fucking
What is it?
shirt is probably gonna block it. I have to put it all the way.
But hell yeah. And same thing with Brad. Brad don't play with me no more either.
Who's that?
Seth's dad.
Oh, he don't?
Nope.
I'm gonna wear it like this.
He won't play with me.
Oh, I have
no
a
more at
headset
all.
on. Duh.
Yeah, that's how I am. I just put it on top of mine.
Yeah, here we go.
That looks badass though.
But
Both
hell
of
yeah.
them.
And actually, afraid of losing. I'm not even afraid of losing. I just don't even fucking lose. And I'm not afraid of anything.
Ooh.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I just gotta let everybody know that.
Yeah, you don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's a good mindset to have.
Yep. So did you answer, Josh?
What's the question?
Oh.
Are you more afraid of losing or of winning?
oh.
Well, it says, what are you more afraid of, failure or success, and why?
Yeah.
Oh, failure.
Yeah.
Because I would just use success to make more success. You know what I mean?
I would be more
Yeah.
afraid of failure because I would much rather be crying in a new Bugatti than crying in a box. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
Bro,
Hell
you
yeah.
remember on the last podcast, I said, I was like, I know what I want to talk about. I want to talk about money.
yeah.
Fucking Michael. He's going to see this. Fucking Michael just texted me out of nowhere.
He's gonna be like, get
He
that
said-
money.
Mocking me.
Yeah.
Oh, he's mocking you?
Yeah.
Fuck you, bitch.
Damn. Here, we'll get a number 3 out here. You want to get a number 3?
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh, it's a wild card. The wild
Fuck
cards
those
tell
wild
you to do
cards.
shit.
Yeah, I ain't doing shit.
Yeah, we ain't doing fucking shit except for sitting here and talking about shit on this fucking podcast.
Yeah. People are going to be like, God damn, I'm so bored of this shit.
Yeah, I know. The fucking 3 people that watch every episode.
Get
Thanks
this
a fucking lot for what. Yeah,
Get this stupid motherfucker off your podcast.
I keep on talking to the damn. I know they say that to me every single time that I have a fucking
Fuck
podcast.
all y'all.
They don't. You fucking.
They're like, fuck this guy. What the fuck does he think he's doing having a fucking podcast and shit? Okay, what do you think I should know about myself that perhaps I'm unaware of?
How the fuck?
Let me grab another one.
I don't even understand how to answer that question. Really.
Okay, you have to like answer that. You
Look-
have to like say
look
that
at-
about Carson though.
Yeah,
Look at
you got to give me a hard truth,
So, like,
Seth.
what is the question?
What do you think I should know about myself that perhaps I'm unaware of?
you should know about yourself that you're unaware of?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm very conscious. I know I'm pretty aware of everything.
Yeah, I think that question would be more applicable to someone who's not as conscious, kind of ditzy.
Probably that you have a hole in your left.
Oh, I know that. I'm the one that made the hole. Okay, what is a lesson you will take away from our conversation?
Don't do drugs.
Oh, I actually have one.
from Carson.
Yeah.
I actually have one from Seth when he said I'm actually going to take this when he said that when something is supposed to get done by a certain time, he'll double it, his expectation.
Oh,
He'll
yeah.
double your expectation because I'm so bad about, if it's getting done Friday, then it's getting done fucking Friday, not fucking Saturday. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's how I am.
And then if I just double it, it's kind of like, it's pretty much going to come early every time in a way.
Yeah, but speed is the number one rule.
Yeah, you should always work.
Well, I'm
with
talking
speed.
about kind of like patience wise.
Yeah, you don't want to have like false expectations that something will get done in a certain time frame.
Like say somebody says, like for instance, 15 minutes. Like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and expect 25 minutes.
Not false expectations, but I think that you should have bigger expectations than you realize.
You should expect
So that
you should expect something to go kind of fit something going wrong in a way.
Yeah, but
expect unexpected.
But don't have any sort of emotional tie to any sort of outcome. You know,
unhealthy attachments.
Yeah, that's what you were saying.
All like getting your hopes up for something.
Because it's just not. I don't know. It's just not a good thing to do. I mean, even with like people, someone say they're gonna hang out with you or something like that, and then let's say they don't. You don't want to pin like. I know people that get like really upset about something like that, even if say the person had like a good reason for not being able to be there at that time.
Yeah. Like Quan.
I give.
He told me.
He capped on me twice.
Did he tell you why?
No. He didn't even hit me up the second time. The first time, okay. First time he hit me up. We had everything planned. The first time he hit me up, but he hit me up like an hour after, though. He hit me up like an hour after we were supposed to have the plans, and he was like, my fault. We can change the time to some other time. And then when we changed it, I'm like, okay, all right, bro, yeah, whatever. And then next week comes around. I wasn't that worried about it. Even though we had shit planned, and I could have had other shit planned. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, he does a next week, and I'm like, okay, we got some shit set up next week. And then I'm asking him if he's gonna pull up and everything. And he's like, where at? And then I sent him the address and shit. Bro, he never fucking showed up. Damn, Quan, I thought we was cool.
Cap God.
Cap. You capping. Anyways.
No, it's crazy that he a whole dad now.
Hell yeah. That's alright. Who's next?
Are any of you excited to have kids?
No.
Yeah.
I'm excited to have a kid.
Yeah.
But I'm not like I'm excited to wait to have a kid.
Yeah.
Or I'm excited to have a kid. I'm also way more than okay to wait, like a couple more years or so.
Yeah, you've been in how long have you been in a relationship with the girl you're in now?
Over 2.5 years.
So yeah, y'all have known each other for a good bit.
Like
now.
we're actually like we've talked about it so much now, so it's like we're kind of expecting to start a family in like a year or so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
shit!
It's
kind of like it's expected at this point.
Like y'all are on the same page. Y'all are both wanting the same thing.
Well, see, yeah. Also that, and she's had a implant birth control for like 3 years or so, almost 3 years, and so there's not really been a chance for us to have a kid.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as she's gonna take it out, right, almost as soon as we're moving together. So it ain't gonna be long.
Holy
after that.
shit! I fuck with
so
that.
really,
It ain't gonna be
like,
long until we start having kids, and we're both kind of ready for it.
That's awesome.
I'm pumped.
We want to be ready for it.
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That's really, really cool. And another thing, back to what we was talking about earlier about the success shit, is that there's different types of success for different people. You know what I'm saying? Like my goals and his goals and your goals may not be the same thing. Like our version of a success may not be the same exact thing. You know what I'm saying? Like whenever I say success, I may be thinking of something totally different than what they're thinking.
Bro, you know
what I'm saying?
My idea of success is financial freedom.
Yeah. And I mean that really doesn't take that much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be like stupid rich.
Yeah.
In order to fucking do that shit.
Like,
in order to be financially stable and financially free to do whatever you want to, you know?
You could make what, $5-6 grand a month passively, or with like a little bit of work, doing your own thing, and be completely fucking fine. Don't spend too much money.
Yep.
Just be content. Find some creative outlet. Make relationships and spend your life with someone you love.
Yeah,
or people,
exactly.
Your friends, bro. Like, people always talk about your friends. Oh, it's 100% true that there are bad friends, and there's people that you do not need in your life.
Definitely.
But like,
it's gonna drag you down. They're not gonna allow you to get to where you need to be.
Yeah, and there's also people that there's also friends that like I'm not related to at all, type shit, and that I would die for. Like, I would never want to lose that relationship. It's like
they're hard to find too.
Yeah,
it's very rare that you become friends with somebody early on in life and you know them as a friend throughout your life, your whole life. And people, you good.
Sorry, like Carson, we've been close before.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
But like, Carson's one of those guys that we've always kept in touch here and there throughout time. Like, we even went, bro, before we did the last podcast, I haven't seen like 2 years or something.
Yeah, definitely. It's been a long ass time.
Yeah, but like, at the same time, I could have hit you up at any point, kind of, So you have those people too,
and vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Because the phone works both ways.
Shit, we'll always have a fucking. We'll always have a 17-year-old version of us on SoundCloud. You can't change it.
Yes, sir. And I just re-uploaded other shit. I didn't re-upload it. It was all there. I just put it out in the public.
Dude, I had to trip listening through some of those again. It took me back, bro.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I didn't undo all of them, but I should have. Nah. I just put the public ones out there that were popular.
It's not, dude, in my opinion, it's not even about it being good or not. It's history.
Yeah, definitely.
It's kind of like it's kind of like people when somebody gets hot, they will go to the ends of the earth to find all their shit they got.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking too, because whenever I release, I had all my music released like from a long ass time ago, and then I got to a point where I just didn't like the way that a lot of it sounded. Mm-hmm. And then I get older and older, and then I deleted it, and then I'm like, damn, I should have kept that shit out, because I lost a lot of those files. And all those hours and hours and hours that I put in making a whole bunch of songs,
it holds a value
that are actually good. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're good quality songs for what they are. And I'm making them whenever I'm like 16, 17 years old. You dig what I'm saying? Dude. Like, I have at least 100 songs.
Yep.
At least 100 finished songs with beats that I've made.
Do you have a place, like a safe place that all those are stored? Is it stored on that hard drive?
It's stored on the hard drive. Yep.
Do you have like a backup one?
A backup what? Hard drive?
Yeah, just in case anything happens to that. Because I would save it because that's more of like
on my computer.
That's part of your life. Well. That maybe. I mean, honestly, the way I don't have stuff like that. Like the music, I never really gotten that. But if I did, I'd have a backup hard drive of that because I think it'd be cool to show your kids one day.
Yeah, and it's on a flash drive.
Dude, it's fucking history, bro. Like,
seriously.
Unsuppressed. Like, I know, dude, it's nowhere. Unsuppressed, bro. Like, going back and listening to that shit, it's like, what a fucking time.
Like nostalgia.
Yeah, it really is.
People are going to listen to that and be like, that's really 2007 people. That's really 2017, 17-year-old guys in that time. These guys all ended up in the same room making a song together. That you really have to step out of your comfort zone to put that shit out.
You think I should make all of them public?
Yeah.
You really think so?
Yeah.
I think it'd show authenticity.
Yeah, I think I might.
I think it all holds value. Like, you put so much time into it. Like, when I listen to Depressed, all I can think about is all of us together. Like, it's almost like a unity type thing.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, like, if I could be teleported back to that fucking room, bro, and imagine that have a fucking bird's eye or being a fly on a wall and watching that shit.
You had like the awareness of where you're at now, but back then, like what you would have done or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. I might just make all of it public.
Dude, when we get off here, you're gonna have to you're gonna have to go through some of them again.
Bro, there's a lot of songs on there that nobody's ever heard before.
God.
That I've had.
It's a treasure trove, really.
For real. I have a lot of songs on my hard drive that nobody's ever heard, and I'm the only person that's ever heard any of it.
Wow.
And they're like finished songs.
So like Jalen with every song he's ever made?
Jalen?
Yeah.
No, bro. See, the thing is that I lost a lot of my music from 2016 to 2017. Those 2 years I lost it all. I went through and cleared out. I had to clear out all my computer.
Damn.
Dude, I remember that first album that you put out on Apple Music and how like I remember
Life
during that time.
I have that album and it's on SoundCloud right now.
Dude,
and I can't get those. I can't get those files off of SoundCloud. I can get every other file that I put on SoundCloud, but I can't get those.
Dude, I remember when you were like releasing that album. I was like, damn, like this is some real shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
Hell
this is
yeah.
like some real shit, bro. Like he put in like he got the whole album work and he got the full track list up there on the services. I'm like that like don't matter what it is or what it does. You'll always be able to go back and listen to that shit and like you always have it.
Yeah, bro, for real.
Even like 50 years from now, you'll be able to go back and look at something like that.
Imagine, bro, being an old ass motherfucker, going back on SoundCloud, and you have Car Sizzle and the Great White,
yes,
and
sir.
Deal Will 7 Skill, and you're playing their fucking music.
Yeah,
Russia has like 3,000 views on SoundCloud.
Unsuppressed?
Yes, I looked at it on SoundCloud. You know how
That's
hard it is to
kinda
get like
crazy.
1,000 views on SoundCloud?
Bro, dude, I was going to say this earlier, so yeah, that shit actually did. Bro, it still kind of makes me upset. I don't know if it was because of that or not, but Greg literally took that song from me, bro. Remember when he
What do you
uploaded? He uploaded that shit on his profile first.
Oh, yes, he did. That is right.
And I texted him and said, take that shit down. I said, that's obviously my song.
Yeah.
Anyway, because I made the beat with what it was, and you even changed it up a little bit for your song. Like,
Yeah.
you put a sway on it or something.
Yes, sir.
Anyway, yeah, he did that shit first, but yeah, it got like ended up getting like 3,000, which is kind of crazy. And I'll never forget, bro, my first day of senior year, I walk into my classroom, first period, and you remember Nick Fortner? He sits beside me, bro, and I shit you not. I look over, and he's listening to Unsuppressed, and I'm like, bro, what are you listening to? And he's like, yeah. Isn't this you and them? And I was like, yes, bro. I was like, that's fucking crazy.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome.
I fuck with that shit, man. I really do. I really fuck with that shit. I'm gonna re-release all my music and all the new shit. I'm gonna release all of it.
Well, here's the thing.
In one big album.
Oh, like a collection.
Yeah, a collection of everything.
The Car Sizzle collection.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
The album's gonna be called I Don't Rap Anymore.
Oh damn.
I Don't Rap Anymore 2018 through 2021.
Like the years you didn't rap?
No,
you haven't rapped since 2018?
I haven't rapped since 2021.
Yeah.
Oh damn.
It's 2018 through 2021. That's the collection of music
It's
that I
like
have.
3 years of stuff.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
If you want, you can put my shit in there. Or our shit.
Which one?
Unsuppressed and Like Me.
That's on SoundCloud. I'm not posting on anything from SoundCloud.
Oh.
Anything that's already on SoundCloud, I'm not gonna post on there.
Oh, everything else.
And then I'm gonna make public all the music that I have on SoundCloud.
Oh, like shit you ain't even heard or nobody's heard.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I'll let you listen to some of it.
It is.
Right.
I've heard a little bit of it, and it's really good.
Yeah,
Damn.
bro. Shit's really good. I ain't gonna cap. It really is.
It kind of surprised me that you kept it locked away for so long.
Yeah, because it is really good. That's the thing. It's really good. Like,
Damn.
all the new music is really good. Like, I was playing Siki song.
Yeah.
And Siki Kid didn't believe me. Didn't believe me. No, I was just telling him. I was like, yeah, I rap. And he thought that it was like some like low
he didn't
quality
even know about
shit
you
or
rapped
something.
at all.
No, exactly.
Oh, damn.
And then I showed him after the podcast and he was like, damn, that shit's hard.
Damn.
Because I had bars. I just didn't like the way that I sang. I mean,
your voice is you didn't like, or you
Yeah.
didn't like the play the music in the car.
That's exactly what it was. It was my voice too, but it was I didn't I didn't like the way that I portrayed myself, I guess. And I found myself through more creative ways. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you definitely are creative. I mean, it takes a lot of skill to be able to do art like this, and then music, and then design all sorts of things like what you've done.
Like, I just wanted to be more creative in that way instead of having a complete voice like that. I think that, like, podcast, like, I think that's my voice now. Yeah. Like, it used to be, like, music used to be my voice in that way, but I feel like I could probably still get on a track and bust a few bars.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I guess I've never been involved. I never rapped or make any music or anything like that, but I think that once you get pretty familiar with it, it's kind of like riding a bicycle in a way. You don't really forget how to do it.
Yeah, definitely.
Dude, it's like, you know how I brought up Suicide Boys last time I was here? So, like, I figured out their fucking formula.
Oh, yeah?
Right? And so, I was making beats, and I was like, I really want to make a fucking song, bro. Like, I really want to make some, like, go out of my comfort zone and, like, throw some, like don't, or not that, but, like, rap at a monotone voice or, like, low. Like, I wanted to go in, even, like, anyway, their formula is like, you just figure out the formula and apply it. Yeah. And see, so I would, like, sit on a beat, and I would make a melody, right? I'll just mumble. Yeah. And then record the mumble, find a melody I like, and just add words to it. You just kind of like fit words that fit what you're feeling. Yeah. And then when you get all that figured out, you can just use those words and project it and kind of like portray your emotions through them in a way.
Yeah, bro. I got to a point where I was making a song every day, a whole song every day.
I couldn't imagine.
For real, a whole song.
And getting it edited.
Day. Yeah.
You were hungry for you just wanted to scroll and see all them fucking songs.
Exactly. See, that's honestly how I got so good in a short period of time, is that I just grinded the fuck out of it. Damn. For real. And honestly, like, that's not me bragging about like I'm good as fuck, but I mean, honestly,
that's how it works though.
Like, I'm good as fuck at rapping. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really compared to, like, most of these artists nowadays that ain't worth a fuck. And they'd just be putting a whole bunch of bullshit on a damn song. They'd be finding a beat off of the internet. Yep. I'd be making my beat head to toe.
Making everything from scratch.
Making every song from scratch. That's why I really want to post that fucking album, because...
You really should, bro.
It's literally, it's hours, days, weeks, years of work, bro. For real. That's just sitting there. Like, I could at least be getting paid off of that shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah.
I got the ultimate question.
What's up?
For y'all. $50,000 or a dinner with Jay-Z?
I know the correct answer is a dinner with Jay-Z.
Hell no, it ain't.
But he can only tell you so much. And, you know, honestly...
He's going to be like, you dumb for taking a dinner with me over $50,000.
Yep.
Actually, he might give you a little golden nugget that might make you a millionaire.
Maybe. So you don't walk away with anything from the dinner, though? You just walk away with whatever y'all talk about?
Just like the
conversation.
The conversation. I would say the only way I would take the dinner with Jay-Z is if I was able to get connections out of it.
Yeah, you'd have to have the right questions to begin with.
Connections that would generate something worth way more than the $50K.
And how do you know he's going to give you those?
Thing is, if you gave me $50K, I know what to do with it.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Because
he's not going to
studied what to do with it.
I've already done it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, and the thing is, he only knows, like, about what he's going through in his lane.
Yeah.
He don't know completely about my lane that I'm going to take.
Yeah.
And maybe I don't want to take the lane that he's going to direct me to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just a perspective. What about you, Josh?
$50K.
$50K?
Yeah.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he could, like you said, he could give you some leads, give you some like
it depends on
network.
if he fucks with you enough to want to do it. You know
Exactly.
What I'm saying? I don't know who he is as a person. I know him as like an artist, but who he is as a person, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
You know,
we really don't know.
So honestly, I take the $50K, and I would be using it for. Well, I mean, obviously I'm going to sell a house, but I'd be using it to get a rental property.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Bingo.
Get a dinner with him and then ask him to give you $60K.
Yeah. I mean, you could do that.
No.
One time somebody did that though. Somebody was on a interview or on like a podcast or some shit that's close to Jay-Z, and he was like, he like asked Jay-Z if he could have like $2,000, and he told, it was like a close friend of his, of course, and then Jay-Z was like, yeah man, no problem, just go upstairs to this drawer and in this location and then just pull out however much you need.
Damn.
And then he went into the drawer, he opened up the drawer, and there's like a whole fuck ton of cash in there. There's like stacks and stacks and stacks of cash. And he said he looked in there and he was like, damn, I should ask for more.
For real, damn.
But he only asked for $2,000 or some shit like that. It probably was more. I'm probably butchering the whole damn conversation, but still, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just the concept of it.
If I ever asked him for cash, it would be in the sense of like, I would like this money in order to like multiply it. So whatever you give me, I'll.
Yeah, but that's the
I'll
thing
give you
though.
more
If
back.
he like with that kind of money, he didn't give a fuck, and it's his close friend. You know.
Yeah.
It's his close friend, and
That's
he
why
don't. That's the
You go
thing with being like a close friend like that to somebody like that. In order to be a close friend, they have to know, that they're not mooching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
because there's no way they're gonna have a moocher as a close friend.
Yeah.
Somebody
they
that's just
wouldn't.
gonna constantly
if-
take their money.
If they're smart, they won't. That's one thing that you'll find is like if you get to a place where you didn't have a lot and then you find yourself in a position where you have quite a lot, you will realize there are some people that are around for a handout.
Exactly.
They come around for a handout. They're not really there to see how you're doing.
For real. And I mean, I think they've been friends for a long time. Like before old buddy even ever got rich. He's a billionaire now, Jay-Z.
Oh yeah, Michael Jordan is too.
That's wild.
Yeah,
that is really, really wild.
Jesus, imagine being a billionaire.
Bro, they modded me on GTA. I still have a whole bunch of money. Actually, no, I don't. I still have like $200,000 on there now. But I used to have like $1 billion, like 1.5 billion.
Holy.
They modded me 1.5 billion whenever the game first came out. It was that Christmas whenever the game first came out, and it was very vulnerable to different things. And people found the DNS codes and shit, and then they could mod the fuck out of the whole game. And I remember somebody gave me, just put 1.5 billion in my account.
Damn.
And the thing is that I had bought shark cards before that. I had bought like $40 or $50 worth of shark cards in GTA, like fake money. I just bought them, and they gave me $1.5 billion, and I bought everything. This is to put into perspective how much money that is. I literally bought everything that I could possibly buy. I bought all the Pegasus vehicles. I bought as many properties as I can buy.
The golden jet that was
I
10
could
mil.
only buy. Well, I don't think it was out at the time, but I bought all the jets that you can buy, all the helicopters and everything, and I still didn't bust $1 billion.
God damn.
I still think that I had, like, after all that, I think I had like $1.3 billion left. And
So you beat the game?
Basically. But the thing is that after that, I grinded the game so much. And then Rockstar took all the money away.
I remember that.
They took all the money away, but then I found another modder, and I was cool with him. I got to be cool with him. And then he later on during the game, or during however many times that we played, he was like, yeah, I actually mod this game. And I was like, no way, are you serious? He was like, yeah, bro, you want me to give you some money? And he's like, yeah, we've been cool a long time, bro. I might as well just give you some money. And I was like, for real? He was like, yeah. And he dropped a whole bunch of bags of money on top of me. And I got millions and millions of dollars in GTA
Damn.
And this is after I've already grinded the game, though. So now I'm almost like 300. I'm almost like ranked 300 in GTA.
God.
Damn.
Dude, that's so much. You must have played a lot.
Oh, GTA. Yeah. I used to play a lot.
You're almost level 300?
Yeah.
Because I played a lot, too. I'm like level 200, like 270 or something. And I know the amount of time that it would take to get to that point.
Yeah. Like,
that is
86 or some shit right now.
Yeah. That's a lot of grinding.
Yeah. It really is. I may even be in the 290s right now. It's been a long... I don't really play much anymore.
Yeah. There's people on there now that still play it, like probably rank 1,500 or something. I could never...
Like, my rank... That's what I tell people.
Much. People that's played it every day since it came out.
Yeah. It's like a part of their daily lives, I guess.
I tell people that my money was modded, but not my rank. And I make people sure that they know that.
Not my rank, though.
Yeah, not my rank, though. My rank's legit because they think that my rank is modded, too. And I'm like, nah, that shit's actually legit. They never modded my rank. But they did mod my money at 1 point. Or 2 points. They really did. I fuck with that shit. Y'all want to do one more round of these cards?
Let's fucking do it.
We'll do one more round, and then we'll shut this bitch down.
All right, we're going to shut this bitch down.
Yeah. Who goes first? Seth goes first.
I'm trying to find like a good one.
All right, I'll go first.
Yeah, you probably... Because I just got back to the same questions from earlier.
Okay.
But I'm going to have to use the restroom real quick.
Okay, bro. All right, you ready for this, Josh? Okay. Some of these are kind of weird. I think these are like for relationships. If you want me to be honest with you.
The wild cards are kind of fun.
Yeah, they are.
All right, show me the first photo in your camera roll and explain it.
The very first photo in my camera roll?
I'm guessing it means... Oh, the very first one?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I'll show you the very first... You know how many pictures that I have in my camera roll?
Too many?
Guess.
1,700.
How many photos do you have in your camera roll?
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Photos or photos and videos?
How many? Just everything, recents. Like, like you go to your albums.
2,800?
I have 10,344 pictures.
Damn! Do you have iCloud?
Yeah, it's synced with iCloud. I have 9,859 photos and 485 videos. And then I'm going to tap to the top. You can just tap this top. Tap right here. And it'll scroll all the way to the top.
Mine's a screenshot of my Clash Royale profile.
Really?
Yeah.
Bro, mine is my dad's old Jeep. Look at it.
Damn, from 2013.
Yeah, can you see that shit?
You took that in 2013?
The camera can't see that shit. Yep, 2013.
Your photos go back all the way to then?
Yep.
Damn.
Back whenever that was whenever I had an iPhone 4.
Look at this shit. This is my third picture.
And then we went... Fucking McDonald's quarter pounder.
No, that's the Travis Scott burger.
Oh, shit. That's not even that long ago. Holy shit. That is so wild. 10,000 photos.
Remember this car?
Yeah, I remember that.
I drove that working at Crossroads.
Josh, that's what...
That's how long my hair was at one point.
Whenever I think of you, I think of that other car that you just showed me. Yeah, I remember that. I remember your
the bronze one I just showed you?
Yeah.
Remember my Jeep?
Your Jeep?
The black one?
Fuck it, we'll put this shit up. We'll put this shit up, brother.
Look at this shit, bro.
Got your cards. A fucking staple.
Yeah, they're like this long from upholstery.
Let me take that real quick from you. You ready to end this shit, Josh?
Yeah, let's fucking end it, because I'm tired of fucking talking to these fucking idiots.
Oh, God, bro. I mean, really? Why the fuck are you still here? You know
what the fuck are you even doing?
You know how long this fucking podcast is? 2 hours and 15 minutes, and you're still fucking here.
Do something else with your life, you fucking idiot.
I think you got your mic turned off.
Do something else with your life.
Go to fucking work or something. Hey, but if you're listening at work, I fuck with that. I honestly do fuck with that.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I do that at work.
I mean, if you're sitting here still watching us and you're not doing shit, I mean, hey, I fuck with you though for watching. Hey, respect though for that. I will give respect whenever respect is due. But
Respect.
go fucking do something.